vez me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes. Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje, salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Me convertí en un salvaje. Ya tú sabes.
Ready?
Déjame, ya lo sé, me convertí en un salvaje.
Okay, okay. Are we live for sure? There we go. There we go. We rocking and rolling. Holla back, people. 7th episode is the 7th, right? 7th episode of Straight from the Horse's Mouth. Thank you for joining me. It's a good one today, homie. It's my, honestly, my favorite beta male ever. We'll get to him later. But first, as promised, we answer all the questions. Not all of them, but for the most part, all the questions you guys had. Let's see. Let's start here. I think there was some for you. Good elaboration. No, that's not. Please tell us where I can find your anthem. I need to bump it. Me convertí en un salvaje. Number one, shout out to my brother, Tabaris24 on Instagram. He produced it. We're about to drop a whole motherfucking version of it. I appreciate that, though. It is a banger. Cool. Hollow back. Even the beta male was jumping to it right now. When will you be at the Improv again? I really don't know, bro. The only time I perform at the Improv is when I get subcontracted by somebody who's headlining there and shit. Yeah, they only fuck with certain Cubans. 100% se vaya para la. Oh no, that's the Billy Corbin. Oh my bad, that's a comment on Billy Corbin's video. Would you try parkour? Only a beta male would say no. Choose wisely. What's parkour? I don't know what that is. You know what that is?
Parkour is
I'm gonna be embarrassed. You know that's not me.
No, it's parkour is like what you say before you try to like run up a wall or something. It's like parkour, and then you run up the wall. You know what I'm talking
Would you try parkour? Only a beta male would say no, so choose wisely.
about? I don't know.
Fuck that. If I'm in Sky Zone, bitch, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
That's a good answer.
Not off a random fucking wall, asshole. Can you get Pepe on the podcast? Bro, I'm pretty sure I can make that happen eventually, dog. You know Pepe's my boy. And that would be awesome. Needless to say, yeah, I'd say more than likely eventually. Well said, Caballo. No, that's the video. What do you think about this bullshit of turning Mr. Potato Head into a tranny? Shut the fuck up. That's a thing? That's a thing? I mean, bro, listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't feel one way or the other about trans people. Like, I feel for them. They have a fucking tough, hand dealt to them naturally. I don't give a fuck. If they put out a tranny fucking potato head and you don't like it, don't buy it. I don't give a fuck. That's so fucking dumb, dog. Holy shit. Let me see. If Caballo Todd, no, that's not. Where do you do the podcast from? 24-hour studios. It's me and my brother's studio. Artists. Anybody you know who's trying to, we do video and audio production, holla at us, bro. Yeah, no? Tell them, Horace, you're closing, okay, whatever. That's my video. That's my video. You ever had perico licked off your butthole? Did it numb yours too? Asking for a friend. No, I have never had perico snorted out of my asshole. You fucking sick fuck. Con el corte que hay por ahí, acere. You think I'm going to put perico on the part of my body that has the most nerve endings? Possible. Come on, man. Think smarter, cuz. Let me see. Do you think Big Tech will vote for the same policies in Miami after they screwed up their city in Cali? Those guys don't think that they screwed up their city in Cali, bro. If they come over here, it's because they're getting fucking better tax breaks. They're fucking, they're being convenienced. But of course, they will fucking vote for the same exact fucking policies, guy. This isn't like, let's move somewhere else and change our perspective. Come on, man. Don't give anybody that credit, especially not those fucking nerds. 2 more questions here. Let me see. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? With a fucking prescription of Cialis. 100%. Hey, what up, cuz? Oh, my brother just came in the crib. We need more comedy shows. Any plans on that? Listen, and Marcello, our guest today, is going to be performing at my next comedy show. It's going to be at La Mesa. I'm going to post the exact date within the next 2 days, but I want to say that it's going to be the week of the 13th of March. We're going to kill that shit. I haven't done a show like in 2 months. I'm itching. I'm telling you, I'm itching. Just trust me, I'm going to blast that shit on my Instagram. Do not worry. Yes, I have one coming up. Last question. Would you have a sit-down back and forth with Billy the Beta Corbin? Of course, bro. Of course. Get the fuck out of here. I wish that guy had the fucking papaya to come out here and actually, go back and forth, bro. Fucking figure out why he's such a cuck. Or why he's so pissed off. Listen, our guest today is, in my opinion, you're the hottest shit coming up. Like, I text you about this one day. You go, he tremenda nota, and I text you about this. And I told them that, I go, because you hear Drake's shit. And Drake's always talking about, the kid, the youngest one doing it, all this shit. And, I hear that shit, and I always, how you hear songs and you feel it's yourself in that song. And I was going down the Palmetto, and I heard that shit, and I go, no, man, Marcello's the youngest one doing it now, bro. Marcello's the youngest one. But neither way, I met this guy maybe, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. You've seen him on Only in Dade. When I saw him there at first, I was like, who's this infiltrator? Who's this fucking, this poser? But yeah, right. 2 videos into that shit, you already know the boy is talented. And not only is he talented, he's paid his fucking dues. Homie took off to New York. Not that he took off to New York. I don't want to, place it the wrong way. He'll tell you, but he did his rounds in New York doing stand-up like a boss. That's more than I can say for myself. He has real fucking experience, and it's at a tender, soft asshole age of beta male age of what is it? 20 what?
23.
23. Yo, put the camera on this motherfucker, Marcello.
Which one's is that the camera?
That's your camera.
What up, everybody? What's up?
Put his Instagram out there. Say your Instagram, please.
Marcello with 2 L's, Marcello, and then it's HDZ. Hernandez is a long name, bro.
Plug yourself on everything there.
That's it, bro. Marcello, HDZ, Instagram, TikTok, everything.
And you have YouTube?
Not yet. I'm working on the YouTube. Hopefully, we'll have a podcast coming soon. But yeah, for now, just Instagram stuff.
Listen, just for purposes of
just for purposes.
solidifying how dope you are. The last Only in Date show that we had at the Improv, you murked that show. You were the best comic, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of people that night. That fucking motherfucker, you got a standing ovation.
That's crazy.
And you fucking killed it. Like I was saying earlier, and I want you to touch on that at the beginning here. This motherfucker was a stand-up. He is a stand-up, and he has done plenty of stand-up throughout New York City.
Right.
Now, that's not how it started. After I met him, because when you see him on Only in Date, you think, what a little soft bitch. This kid's such a little soft-ass bitch with fucking little soft-ass moisturized hands. And either way, and I get along with those guys, but I totally fucking judge you.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
get this guy for sure wipes his ass like between his legs and shit like a bitch. But bro, you get to know the motherfucker, and I'm ignorant in that sense. I fucking I judge a book by its cover, so for the most part I'm right. But obviously there's times where I'm wrong, and with him I was fucking wrong. You go, you learn more about him, you meet him, and the guy's a fucking athlete.
Former
Down
athlete,
to the dick. But I'm not, but fucking, there's one thing in like being an athlete and you play one sport. You're dope. I know you're dope. I know you're a real well-rounded athlete. Yo, we're good with the audio there, right? Yo, fix the volume. That was at 60 fucking 80 fucking 3. Homie, you better be with this shit. It's one thing to be like a one sport athlete.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean they're not athletes. But in my opinion, when you go around touting, I'm an athlete, bitch, you better be able to play multiple fucking sports.
Yeah.
And I saw the first. Now it sounds real loud. Just make sure we're not fucking blasting this shit out because it's progressively getting fucking louder. All right.
By the way, if you guys can't see this, but there's 4 guys back here, and they all have man buns, and they're all just listening to whatever Caballo says. There's just 4 Oompa Loompas back here with man buns, and they're just running everywhere trying to figure out whatever he wants.
I just fucking noticed that. That would be hilarious.
That
The
would be
Oompa
hilarious.
Loompas, I'm looking for a midget.
Yo, dude,
if anybody knows one.
Man.
But listen, I fucking being a one sport athlete is one thing. When people go around saying they're an athlete, you better know how to play more sports. And when I went into your profile, I saw you played soccer. I'm like, all right, that's what he does. He's un boído. And I'm joking. Soccer is sick as fuck, but that's what my grandfather.
Of course.
Because my grandfather obviously couldn't play because he wasn't athletic. So he called it deporte de los oídos. Porque son con las paticas. Mira, con las paticas. Ni usan las manos. No saben cómo usar las manos.
Yeah.
Which is ignorant as fuck.
But at the same time, dudes that can very likely like kick my ass are not usually good at soccer. If that makes sense. Like the guy that's really
You're
angry.
talking about meatheads.
Exactly. Yeah. It's hard to play soccer if you're like I had problem. Like I weighed 160 pounds. And that was like the biggest I was, 165, and I was too heavy.
No, of course. Listen, but the whole concept, again, my grandfather was a fucking ignorant guajiro.
Yeah, bro.
The whole
Thick fingers, bro.
The whole concept that if anything, if you know soccer,
right,
you have the most grace period
because
you're so good on your fucking feet.
Yeah.
that you know your feet are what carries you around. It's what fucking gives you swag.
Right.
It's how you walk.
Yeah, there's no hands. There's no like upper body. Like if you look at the best soccer players of all time, they would never start a fight at a party, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I mean, all you gotta see is one flop,
yeah,
and you know that
exactly. Like we're not like a soccer player is the type of guy that's
soft
like,
as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even think like the word soft comes into play because it's like it's soft in the traditional sense of soft, but like
thespian
in a
thespian.
Bro, I'm gonna defend soccer.
They're all
right
drama.
now.
They're all drama. They're like they're suppressed. Drama.
The thing that makes soccer hard for me is like it's the Billy Madison thing. Like I told you, like a lot of people are like, yo, these soccer players, bro, they're jumping on the ground, this and that. It's like, bro, a soccer player's legs are like Billy Madison's foot in that movie, you know, where he's rich and he has that butler. That is just a black foot, bro. You can hit it with anything.
Billy Matt, no. You're talking about Happy Gilmore.
No, bro. Oh, no, Mr. Deeds. I'm talking about Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds. And he has the guy that's like, hello, Mr. Deeds. And he disappears.
Yeah, he has crazy eyes.
Yes, bro.
Crazy eyes is in the movie.
And he's like, yeah, this happened to me, you know, in the cold or whatever. And he has a black foot, and this guy's just hitting him with the stuff from the fireplace, bro. Like sometimes I feel like that. Like you can step on me, you can kick me in the shin, and I just don't feel it. But in a soccer place, it's like, bro, think about soccer this way, because everybody thinks about flopping, and this is the only thing I'm going to say about flopping in soccer. When you flop in soccer, it's not usually because you're in a lot of pain. That's not the thing that you're doing. What you're doing is you just ran a lot. You ran a lot and you worked very hard, and somebody clipped you. And now all that work that you did, it stopped. So you're like, you know what? I want this guy gone. So I'm going to roll around until the ref goes, hey, you broke this guy's foot, so this guy's got to go.
That's cool and all. Cool story, bro. That's fucking bullshit.
What do you mean?
They're all fucking soccer players. Like you could basically.
How many soccer players are you friends with other than me?
Bro, oddly enough, you shouldn't go there because our audio guy is a major soccer guy.
Right.
My best friends in high school were all the best.
But they're not betas, are they?
No, they were cool as fuck, but we're from a different generation.
What, you're saying that soccer players got soft in the past 5 years?
No. I'm saying the soccer players have always been soft.
Okay.
And I mean, more power to my boys. They never went pro, probably because they were too hard.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, don't let this motherfucker fool you. Or even though there are legit manly ass fucking soccer players, for the most part, these people are prima donnas that flop like to a different extent, bro. Right. That it's
they're talented. I mean,
exactly. So that's the thing. You know, they fucking. It's so obvious that they've basically said, yo, it's an attribute to be a good actor.
I mean, dude, it's a very big soccer field, and you have to let the ref know sometimes that you got fouled. It's a very big field. You can't always see it. You got
what a fucking beta ass. What a beta ass argument, Dougie.
Let them know.
I can't believe.
And for any young soccer players out there, you should be like Messi and you should take every hit. But listen, brother, if it's the foul or the goal, take the foul.
Floppy McWobbies.
Take it, baby.
You're about that life, huh?
Take the foul. I mean, to me, it's hilarious, bro. You know why? Because all those hard guys that tried to, get in my head and like, oh, he's a flopper. It's like, I love it. I love when you barely hit me and I flop and the ref gave you a yellow. Ooh, life's not fair, is it? Life's not fair, huh?
I mean, at the end of the day, he's right.
You know what I mean? That's competition, bro. It's like,
he's
yeah, I was rolling around. And then when I finish rolling around, I look at the defender and I go,
yo.
You feel me? Like that is fuck. That's what I love, bro. That's
no. That's dope.
And then on the corner kick, I just got fouled and I was crying, right? And then on the next corner kick, I'm pinching you in the fucking leg. I'm pinching your leg. The guy that was
in football, when we would have the pileups, I'm telling you, bro, the shit that went down there, bro. Fucking, I would grab. I'm gay if you want to call me gay. I will grab packages, dick, balls, everything. Bro, I'm telling you,
what position did you play? Because I know you weren't. Because right now I would, you would assume O-line, but I'm sure you were probably like some move. You would move, huh?
O-line,
I mean, now you have an O-line build, bro. You look like Richie Incognito. You look like you would not only be in the O-line, but you'd be good, but you would be bad for the locker room because you would bully all the guys that weren't playing. That's what you look like.
Number one, it's a defamation of character. Number one, and number two, it's also like a try to Ricky Incognito because Richie. Because he's a fucking house.
No, yeah, he's enormous.
He's a specimen. I'm a fucking short house. I'm like a little, bro. That guy's a beast. But you're a cocksucker. I know that was just a fucking straight insult to me. I played linebacker and fullback like a fucking horse.
That's dope, dude. I mean, in Miami, like all the things are skewed. Like the Cubans are playing football. Like we are, and we're not a tall species as Cubans, but we're all playing football here in Miami.
Cuban, listen, number one, let me also clear on, just so you know, you're introduced as Marcello, a.k.a. the whitest Dominican.
The whitest Dominican.
Hence, my next point, he's Dominican.
Right, yeah.
So when you hear him talk this crazy shit, don't worry, I got y'all. Cubans play football.
Like here in Miami,
Bro,
all my
baseball.
Cuban friends are playing football, though.
It's baseball.
I mean, they're playing baseball, of course. But I'm saying, like, in Miami, the running back, you know, his last name is Sanchez. You know what I mean? Like,
But listen, at the same time, I just think that's a matter of, it's math, because there's more Cubans than there is anything.
100%. But what I'm saying is that it's funny that you at, you know, how tall were you? 5'9", 100 and something. But you're the starting linebacker at your high school.
I think I was like 5'9", 5'10" already, like at 17, and I never grew another inch.
But that's the thing. That guy at a Miami high school, that's like your ticket. That guy's like, that's your Ray Lewis. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but bitch, that's what I was supposed to be. I was a delinquent. I was a delinquent, and then I smoked pot, and I didn't make grades.
Right.
But I started on fucking varsity my freshman year.
Bro,
I was beast mode.
Yeah.
But listen, let me not get off topic, because I
Right.
was saying that I judged you. I looked at your shit. I go, oh, soccer. There you go. The one trick pony.
Soccer,
He's not athletic.
moisturized hands.
But exactly. But that's still that still remains the truth. You have fucking soft ass.
I appreciate it.
hands,
It's fine.
Moisturized hands. I come across a video of this guy hitting golf balls. And bro,
It's so weird that you.
when I tell you, bro, I'm a fucking athlete. I could play basketball. I could play, even though I might not look it. Trust me, bro, I will house your ass in the majority of sports.
Right.
So I respect golf, because I'm telling you, outside of hockey's, in my opinion, the hardest sport in existence. In order to play, period, you have to be a professional skater.
Yeah.
You have to skate at the level of a professional skater.
Yeah.
And then let's see if you can fucking play hockey, actually. So to me, that's the hardest sport, you know, in terms of athleticism. Second to that, as crazy as it sounds, I think golf is insanely hard. Not only because the very concept of golf is that you have a ball here that you have to put in a hole that's this big, anywhere from 150 to 500 yards away, using instruments that are just, you know, lofts, degree lofts, and then wedges. And that's how you gotta fucking get it over there. And bro, when you go out there and you actually start trying to hit these balls, you respect the athleticism necessary to actually break down a fucking swing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And come in contact with that ball each and every single time.
No one is good at golf. Like that. Like no one is good at golf. Statistically, even the guys that are really good at golf are not that good. Technically,
the very
like they have bad days.
The very essence of being a scratch golfer is that you're just breaking even. And by the way, if you're a scratch golfer, if you shoot even in the 80s, you're part of 1 percentile in the world.
Yeah, and size has nothing to do with it. That's the crazy part, is that in basketball, you're not that coordinated, but you're 7'6". You're going to have a good day out there. In golf, there isn't that.
I think it's another point.
I also don't think I'm good at golf. By the way, this guy that's saying this, I went to one golf lesson, and I found, or like my second golf lesson, and I found a way to swing 3 balls in a row, and then all of a sudden, this guy's like, yo, I respect you now. No, it's like the craziest thing.
No, bitch. Listen, bitch, don't be that vague either. He told me you have a cousin who's a pro.
Yeah, my cousin's a professional golfer. Willie Pomaroli's a savage. Plays on the Latin American tour.
Okay. So needless to say, that doesn't mean that you have to be a fucking pro.
No,
you have to be good. But I saw you go, and again, it just like you were saying earlier, in football, maybe you don't have to be that athletic, but you're a fucking house. And you know how to fucking move laterally, and you're that strong.
And vertically.
You get me? So you don't have to be that much of an athlete.
No, facts.
That same motherfucker can throw a baseball from shortstop to first, which, in my opinion, by the way, the best athletes of any sport are baseball players. Because in my opinion, a baseball player is the one more likely to be able to play all the sports.
I'd strongly disagree with that, but I don't even want to get into it.
No, I want to get into it. What do you think?
I think that that's so false. I think a baseball player is like they find a way to fit into baseball. Like whatever size they are, they figure out where he fits in baseball. In other sports,
what the fuck is that? What?
Bro, think about it.
Assassinate this guy.
What do you mean, bro? Hey, baseball players can play any other sport. Baseball players can play.
If a baseball player, I'll tell you
the best kid that ever threw a football in my life I've ever seen is a baseball player.
Of course,
throw a baseball.
Automatically, if you're a baseball player, you can more than likely fucking throw a football.
For sure. That's a fact. But
you can also catch a football,
right?
Which is very fucking difficult.
Yeah, sure.
In terms of hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, very important.
But if you catch a baseball, I guarantee you can catch a football.
But if you give me 52 players on a baseball team, I'm telling you right now, they're not all going to be able to play other sports. I think most of them are stuck in baseball.
And I get your point.
Yeah.
I would say that 90% of the people on a baseball roster can also play football and basketball very competitively.
Yeah, they're athletic.
In O-line, 95% of O-lines cannot throw a baseball and cannot play basketball.
I also love this about Miami arguments. Is like every time you get into a Miami argument, there's always a guy that throws a number like that. Yo, listen. At the end of the day, 95% of these guys,
everything
bro.
Everything is either 90 or 100.
Yeah, bro. Listen, 87% of these guys are doing the same thing, bro.
87 is a lie. Like if you're saying 87, it's a lie.
It's BS.
It's 90
but
or 100.
95, you saw it somewhere.
90% of all the time.
Yo, but aside from that, thank you for having me, bro. Thank you. I know you got so much people involved in this. You have a cult following, kind of. I think you've kind of built a little ponytail cult, and I want to give you
a tribe. Don't call it a cult.
Okay.
This ain't no fucking cult.
A cult. This is
these
a tribe.
People, I don't run these people. They just agree with me, and they appreciate. That's what I think. They appreciate that I fucking say what's on my mind.
Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Which I think resonates with them. No, don't fucking call it a cult.
Well, no, I'm saying, okay, I get you. Not a cult. Sorry to all of you cult members. I mean, I think more than anything, I just want to commend you for building this community. People that love you, bro.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that was cute.
That's good.
But what Tony Suarez said right here is fucking true. I didn't even dive into that. How the fuck can you try baseball players like that? Try hitting a fucking 95 mile per hour. Because, by the way, third to golf, I think that the very
that's crazy,
concept of hitting a ball that's thrown at you from 60 feet at 95 miles per hour, connecting with it, like on purpose.
Yeah, right.
Not like it was a mistake that you
swing,
fucking,
whatever.
you know?
No, it's crazy. I agree. And also, these guys are working so hard to throw it faster. The golf ball is not working against you. The field's not working against you. But this guy is like, not only is it going fast, but he's spinning it. Like there's guys that hold it like this. There's a guy that holds it like this, and then on top of it, some guys on top of holding the ball like that and spinning it sideways, there's a guy that he licked the corner of his. Yeah, he put something on it, so now it has even more power.
Yeah,
it's like
it smells like chach from the fucking from a bitch at Bongos the night
these
before.
These guys are touching the back of their heel and then throwing the. I'm like, how crazy! That's the one thing I think that I love about baseball is that. There's so much going on behind the scenes. Like these guys are like
Roy's aside.
Hey bro, put your finger on the back of your leg so the guy knows on the third base. Like it's crazy, bro. Signs in baseball. That's my favorite part of baseball is signs. By far the funniest. I think baseball becomes one of the funniest sports because of that. Is because there's a guy that is way too old to be there. He looks 72 years old and he's behind third base and he's like,
hey, but hold up.
And then the guy.
I mean, it is hilarious,
bro.
The whole concept of, but every fucking sport has signs.
No, sure.
Well, no, my bad. Football and baseball are fucking riddled
and
with,
it's hilarious,
signs.
bro. Football is another one. I did a whole video on this. The guys
they have 3 guys.
Yes, bro.
Everybody has a different.
And every picture has nothing to do with the sport. The guy has a fish, a pizza, and 2 pairs of shoes. And then the quarterback is like, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do.
Exactly.
The shoes. It's like what?
No, then the quarterback goes, audible. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I love the confusion part of it. Soccer's not confusing. Soccer is clear. Like this guy has to go past you and put the ball in the net. But in baseball, it's like, bro, it's 2-0, and the guy gave him the tap on the wrist, so that means that he's not gonna swing, even if you put it to him in the. It's like
You're
there's
a
so
fucking
much
hater,
crap,
dog.
bro.
Number one,
I love
baseball
it.
is America's pastime.
By the way,
you
know
fucking
what?
non-patriotic.
You know why they call it America's pastime? Because it's the sport that takes the longest to watch. That's why. It's the only thing. Also, it's not.
That's like a bit.
Thank you. I have another piece about this. It's America's pastime, but. America's not the best at it. You know what I mean? It's like someone would say it's someone would say it's a waste of time because it's Dominicans' pastime. You know what I mean? It's Americans' fetish, but it's Dominicans' pastime.
All right. Listen.
Think about it.
And by the way, he's not on
America's
fucking drugs. He's not
pastime-
on drugs.
America's-
This is natural.
America's pastime is eating. Okay, that's America's pastime.
Okay, awesome. Cool story, bro. You gotta listen, let's take that back a little bit.
4 out of 9 are Dominicans.
Americans have the best motherfucking baseball team at all given times in the world.
At all given times in the world, that's false. Because I went to El Clásico.
What the fuck? Who
When
won the
the Dominicans, maybe last year the Americans could have won, but Dominicans, Japanese, the
Okay,
Cubans,
okay.
they win.
Hey, you know what? I might be wrong. So in the Olympics,
The Dominicans win all the time. That's all we got.
can you look that up, JP?
What do you mean?
Can you look that up? Can
Dominicans-
somebody say that in the fucking comments?
Dominicans men's baseball and Dominicans women's volleyball.
Are Americans even
No,
competitive?
Americans are very competitive. I mean, they have great players, Mike Trout, all these guys. But dude, Dominicans, the Japanese and the Dominicans are the 2 toughest teams to beat in the World Baseball
Hey,
Classic.
Tony Suarez says Cuba's pastime. Cubans went to the Dominican
Cuba's
Republic
pastime, too.
and buff fuck Dominicans
Agreed.
for fun.
I listen.
And then they fucking nicknamed their own dicks plátanos just to
Listen.
fucking try you guys.
Who would you rather watch play baseball, Tanner or a guy that they call Papi and no one
Hey,
knows
Papi.
why? Think
Hey,
about it.
Papi.
Think about it, dude. It's like how can
Tanner?
Only a Dominican got every announcer in the league to start calling him Daddy. Okay, so
Daddy.
let's think about that for a
Hey,
second.
bro.
That's commendable.
No, Papi, yeah, Papi.
Come on, bro.
Papi, yeah, no, that's
They don't even call him by his real name.
a great fucking point.
His name's David.
That's a great fucking point. And by the way, I never understood a word he fucking said.
I love it, bro.
I never understood a word he fucking said.
I understood a word. I understood everything he said.
And was he the fucking?
He's yes, bro. Yes,
No,
bro.
that's Sammy Sosa.
Well,
That's Sammy
I mean,
Sosa.
he does other stuff. He spits in both hands. He claps. Also, Vladimir Guerrero broke the home run. He didn't wear gloves.
Hey, but Vlad was the original gangster.
The Dominican, bro. I can go on for days.
How do you know about Vlad?
Are you kidding me? I'm Dominican, bro. Vlad
You're right,
Guerrero,
you're right,
Manny
you're right.
Ramirez, Rafael Soriano, Edgar Renteria, freaking everybody, bro. Like
Edgar, he's fucking the
savages.
The Baron. No. Edgar Renteria is
he might not be Dominican.
Colombian.
Yeah, he might not be
He's
Dominican.
the Barranquilla baby.
Luis Castillo, Jose Bautista, Nelson Cruz, home run hitters, bro.
Can somebody verify? I think just fucking saying names.
No, I'm not
Charlie
just saying
Huff,
these. No.
Roger Clemens.
No,
Get
bro.
the fuck
These
out
are
of
real
here.
names, man.
Junior Felix.
Sammy Sosa, bro.
Hey.
Dominicans.
Hey, given that, I'm glad you said this. We might as well knock out the fucking first giveaway here.
Let's do it.
First giveaway is by the Me Plug. By the way, next week, Accident Medical Group, which is the official sponsor of the fucking podcast, next week they're going to be giving away tickets to Maluma's concert. Needless to say, he asked me, do you think that's a good prize? And I'm like, for sure. All these fucking refs,
God.
all these refs would love this shit. So the concert is in October, but he already has the tickets bought. Next Thursday, he's going to be giving away. Today, Me Plug is giving away a pound of Wagyu churrasco. And the question is, the question for the giveaway is, what was Jeff Conine's nickname? Don't fucking say it, idiot.
I don't know Jeff
Because you look like excited as fuck.
I only know Dominican guys' nicknames. Okay.
What was Jeff Conine's names on the Marlins? The first one to answer it wins.
What's funny to me is that anybody that wants to see Maluma wouldn't know the answer to this question.
Which it delays. They have to go to Google.
Oye, googlealo.
Conino. Jeffy.
¿Cómo le
Jeffy
decían a ese
Conin.
tipo?
What? Mr. Marlin. That's not the fucking name, guy. Get the fuck out of here. Edgar Renteria is Colombian.
He's Colombian, that's my
Koreans
bad.
are the best. Who is this fucking guy? Ku Mandingo. In American pitchers, the only man in sports history to kill something with a thrown ball. Randy Johnson, bitch.
Yeah, he killed a pigeon.
That's the unit. Oh, my dog Pepe Villete in the house.
Hey.
That was Pepe. Yes, bro, the unit. Hey, so Randy Johnson is 6'9", 6'10". When he releases the ball, he releases it at like 46. I want to say something ridiculous, like 52 to 46 feet because he's so long.
Yeah, he's huge.
They would take left-handed batters out of the lineup when he pitched because the ball looked like it was coming from behind because he released like at a fucking three-quarter.
Dude, isn't that the worst when somebody has the right size for their sport and then on top of it they work their ass off?
Well, that's a LeBron.
It's like
Randy
that's what I'm
Johnson,
saying.
LeBron.
Yeah, it's like these guys that are like Kevin Durant, like these guys that they're given the size and then on top of it they become nasty.
Exactly.
It's like those guys are scary, bro.
Hey, we got a winner here. Well, I saw it down there. Let me make sure it's not up here. The Barbarian. That's what's up. Brandon Ramos. Yo, write this shit down, bro, because the winners for the last show, they reached out to us that they couldn't get a hold of us for the contact info. We gotta make sure we give these giveaways away, bro. Otherwise, we're gonna be like the fraude, the podcast of the fraude.
And this is the one that'll kill you is when you don't give them their Maluma tickets, bro. This is the one that'll kill you.
They'll start talking shit in the live chat.
Those tickets are no joke, bro.
But yeah, so the winner it's the Barbarian, Conan the Barbarian.
Wow,
that was fucking amazing, and he was a dope ass player.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, bro. So listen, I want you to fucking get into the whole. All right, number one, I brought up the sports thing because once I found out that this guy was a legit athlete. It sucks that it took that much, but I fucking really started respecting him. I'm like, damn, he's all so fucking athletic and he's funny. So I got to know him, and Buddy has a stupid, interesting story, and it's kind of similar in the sense that we both left for college. He ended up, fucking putting his balls on in terms of comedy a lot earlier than I did. He saw his vision a lot earlier than I did. He's also a little fucking 21-year-old Generation Z, but I give him the most props for fucking chasing it.
Yeah, man.
He left for sports. He left to college for sports, just like I did. But I left for baseball. He left for soccer, and then when he was there playing soccer, and he was dope. By the way, he's dope at soccer. This motherfucker decided from one day to the other that, yo, daddy, and he called his fucking Dominican ass dad. Oye, papi, oye, tigre. I'm gonna do comedy and I'm not playing soccer no more. On top of the fact that he told me that he had to tell his coaches this, bro. Yeah, and when you get recruited to a college, fucking, halfway across the country to play a sport, and you tell them that you're gonna go do stand-up, and again, I'm not trying you. I give you the most props. And that's when I really started fucking with this dude, bro.
I jumped.
I started respecting him hard. So, I'll let you take it from there. Kind of giving me, give him a better idea.
And I think the athlete part of it that I think you kind of touch on all the time is really just the work ethic side of it. Like, the reason you respect me, maybe because I played sports and all that stuff, but the reason that affects anything is because as soon as I quit soccer in college, I had played soccer for 14 years since I was 4 years old. So at 18 years old, in my second season in college, where I got double the minutes of my first season in the preseason, the coaches are saying, we're going to start involving you more. You're sophomore. You're not a freshman anymore. Freshman year, I only got 100 minutes. Didn't play a lot. And then I finally started playing. And then right when I started playing, I had been trying stand-up behind the scenes. Coaches didn't even know about it.
Coaches didn't even know about it.
Yeah,
like if it was like a fucking.
Bro, honestly, it was
that's
crazy.
That's how scared you. I mean, listen, bro. That's how college sports are.
Yeah.
You fucking, you're scared of your fucking coach at all times. It's like a mom. It's like your new mom. Except, you have a lot more leeway. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But when it comes to, he better not find this out, he better not find that out, you get scared.
And
so I totally understand that.
There's a lot of pride involved too. You know what I mean? Like, you don't
100%. You're a fucking athlete. What the fuck are you doing trying to think about stand-up comedy, doggy? Which, by the way, is 100% why I didn't even fathom pursuing something at that age, because I was totally part of the ignorant, stereotypical Hispanic machista that, that's for fucking something else, B. You can't, it's a cosa lindo.
And I had that, bro. Listen, and it's funny because in 8th grade, I got recruited by my drama teacher at my middle school. Okay. I was only a soccer player.
But this was strictly business, right? He didn't try fucking...
No, it's strictly business.
Okay.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm just, hey, bro. I know how it is with child actors.
So he came up to me in 8th grade and he goes, hey, man, you're funny in class. You're always getting in trouble. Why don't you try this monologue and get into it? That same day, I go to lunch with my friends from school and I go, yo, guys, good news, bro. The thespians, bro, want to recruit me, dog. And
you automatically lost like 2 or 3 friends there, right?
In unison, my boys were like, you're not doing that.
This is the circle. This is the circle.
My boys were like, we're your friends, so we're going to advise you, like, that's an awful decision to make.
How old?
8th grade, so I don't know.
Yo. Hey, listen.
13 years old.
Look, I can't fucking bash you, bro. Even though I was much more of a delinquent than you in 8th grade, like middle school for me was real fucking rough.
Yeah.
Even then, I was in gifted classes, and part of the gifted class or the program was thespian classing. So I was in there.
And you're killing it in there because that's fun, bro.
I
It's
loved
fun,
it,
bro. Yeah, it's fun.
It's where I first read Go Ask Alice.
And by the way, we're not like to be or not to be. No, we're doing improv. We're having fun. Like you're trying to be funny. You're making jokes.
It's bro.
But your boys would never understand that.
If school curriculums were actually worth a fucking damn. Number one, they would have meditation. Instead of like fucking little recess and shit, they would teach people to fucking meditate and actually fucking focus.
Yeah, talk to yourself.
So that you're not going at 15-second spans at a time. And they would require you. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be acting classes, but just require you to improv and express yourself and take on these characters, bro. Because I'm telling you, it brings out a certain part of you.
100%.
You have to tap into a certain part of your personality, your ego. You have to fucking drop your ego.
Right.
When you improv and when you express yourself like this in front of people,
It's willingness to fail.
you know you're vulnerable.
Right.
You fucking make yourself vulnerable. And that shit is necessary, bro. Especially in our culture, where it's machista atrás machista, and all these people, they just rather fucking die of a heart attack at 60, being the cool guy.
Didn't experience any vulnerability.
The Botox without the Botox, you make no facial expression.
Yeah, I never had to cry before.
I fucking love crying, dog.
Yeah?
Oh, I cry all the time, dog. And it's real hard for people to understand that because, I guess I have this real vulgar, overbearing fucking
do, really?
personality.
Anyway.
Needless to say, I cry like a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
But what's your wait, this is a funny thing to get into, I think.
For sure.
So what's so
good,
you're gonna cry.
because I want motherfuckers to know,
Right.
Especially if they're little younger kids.
Yeah,
I want you to
bro.
know you can fucking
do it, dude.
let loose, like. I cry like that, bro.
Okay.
And it'll be like over breakfast because I saw the wrong fucking advertisement on YouTube.
Oh, bro. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I feel you. Or now with the reels, like you're swiping on TikTok and you're on the fourth person going
my
like this,
God.
and then there's like a little kid that's
Yeah,
like,
dog.
"I was born with cancer and I'm the best pianist you've ever seen," and then you're done, dude. You're done. It's over, bro. They're coming.
You're there eating some fucking oatmeal, and you see one of these colorblind people that put on the glasses.
Oh my God.
Where they finally saw
bro.
color after like 30
Oh
years.
my God. And then you look at
You start crying with them.
yes. No, and then the whole day, bro, you see a bird and
Then
you're
you lie
like,
to yourself.
"Oh my God."
No, bullshit.
Bro.
Bullshit. You lie to yourself. You go, for the rest of the day, I'm going to appreciate color so much. Get the fuck out of here. Just 30 seconds after that commercial's done.
Yes,
you're
bro.
like,
Yeah, who cares?
Hey, there's no blueberry in the oatmeal. Where's the brown sugar?
You don't care, bro. But for that moment, and so my expectation was that you plan it out. Like I think it'd be hilarious if you were like, "Nah, yeah, and on Thursdays, I get up in the morning and I sit in my living room and I just go through American Idol auditions and I just cry, just get all those stories and just cry."
Speaking of American Idol, dog, I just recently found out that homie was
bro.
on fucking American Idol, dog.
Yes, bro. Yes.
What the fuck was he doing?
Yuri's Bell, bro.
Yuri's Bell. Yo, can you?
Shout out to Yuri's Bell 305.
Yo, shout out, son.
Miami's very own on American Idol.
I can't even fucking believe when I saw him there. Oh, can you give me your opinion on that?
Bro, honestly, I'm it's interesting because
What fucking act was that?
I feel like the same as the same as kind of probably Lionel Richie feels, because Lionel Richie was the one that sent him through. Lionel Richie.
Shut the fuck up.
So the first guy, Luke Bryan, or I think it's Luke Bryan. There's a country singer, and he said yes.
Okay, wait,
and then
hold on.
Katy Perry says no.
Hold up. Just, for a little backstory here, we're referring to a comedian from down here in Miami. This guy has done 15 minutes on my two of my stand-up shows, similar to the one that I'm going to do at La Mesa. He's performed at La Mesa with me.
Yeah.
He did the Only in Days show with us. He's a solid stand-up.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
He's a lot.
Isn't he Dominican also?
No,
or
he's
Venezuelan?
Cuban and Mexican.
He is Cuban?
And Mexican.
I didn't know he was Cuban.
Yeah.
I thought he would play the Cuban
It's
role.
funny, the way his mouth moves, he doesn't feel super Cuban, right? Do you know what I mean?
He does the...
You think he feels Cuban to you?
No, he does the Dominican thing. Doesn't he have the whole joke?
His Dominican thing is bad. I don't like his Dominican. I roast him about that. He has some good accents. Like his Colombian accent goes so hard. Like he has a few accents that he just kills. The Dominican one is just too close to home.
Okay,
I
so
know too many Dominicans.
Given that, how do you feel about the fucking the American Idol? What character is he doing?
So
there?
I feel two ways about it. I feel the same way probably Lionel Richie feels right now. Lionel Richie puts him through, and bro, there's people that go to this American Idol show, and all they want to do is sing, and it's their life, and this is what they do, and it's nothing else.
I thought American Idol was for singing.
It is. And so Yurisbel comes out and he's like, fireball, and he's humping the air, and it's exciting, it's fun. A lot of these people are coming in there with very sad stories, right? American Idol's kind of like, it's like America's Got Talent.
Yeah, like you
the
come
beginning
from a
is a montage of like.
I'm so glad you're saying this, bro. Real shit.
So he doesn't really have this montage. It's him with his funny ass manager.
This motherfucker just comes out like
he's like, yeah, I think he should be like a buddy cop movie with you, Seacrest, like that.
I felt like he was the fucking, he was biting like a Hispanic version. Let me see. I don't want to almost. Do you remember Jim Carrey in it was Truman? No, not the Truman. Not the Truman. The one where he played Andy Kaufman.
Oh yes.
Remember at the end how he has that act with that old man where
Tony Clifton.
Yeah. I feel like he tried to pull the Hispanic version.
The Hispanic Tony Clifton? Yeah.
Which kind of fucking resembled, a couple characters down here.
100%, but I don't think we should give him that much credit. Like
absolutely not. Absolutely
like he's
fucking
an
not.
Kaufman genius.
It was a horrible fucking...
I don't whether it's good or bad, I think is not the... Like, I don't think he cares. I don't think anybody cares whether you think
I don't think he wanted to be good.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to be outlandish.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the thing about it is that there's a two-sided thing. Side one, yeah, he's fun, he's funny, he's Miami, he's going to go crazy, it's going to be fun to watch. Side two is that there's a little kid crying that he didn't get onto American Idol
100%.
because there's a guy.
Well, God bless you. God bless you.
Which there's two sides to it, and it's everybody can accept that. It's not.
Hey, listen. God bless you for fucking being that real, and not only being that real, seeing that fucking side of it, because that's fucking exactly it. And by the way, Rejuveline in the house with the sound effects, because my dog Koo couldn't make it today.
Go get your legs. I feel like I heard that they do that there. You go to Rejuveline, and then you put your, and then you just
not only that, you come out of there with more hair. You come out of there with fucking
everything,
more nutrients.
Oh, this is dope.
Hey, but listen, yes, bro, that's my fucking.
That's the two sides, bro.
Yo, I saw him there, and the first thing I go is, and bro. Homie, I love you. You're gonna perform on my next show if you want to. I'll tell you this shit to your face. But I saw the first thing I ask is, isn't American Idol for singing?
Yes, bro. Yes,
Number one.
Yes.
And then once I figured out I look at it, I go, okay, that's what this guy's doing.
Yeah.
Exactly,
bro.
And he's fucking cooning. He's cooning for like the Hispanic version of cooning. Like, he's there. Everybody, look, all the white people are laughing at the fucking the ignorant version of a fucking spick. Because that's what they were looking. All white people across the country saw that character and said, "Oh, look, the spick from Miami."
Well, I don't think
spick from Miami.
Interesting. I don't think it says so much about the people, really. I don't think, because that's how I see it, is from a production perspective. I don't think the people were like, "Ooh, how fun, we can laugh at this Hispanic." I think it's American Idol. I think it's the guys the people at American Idol.
They chose him on purpose.
They're like, let me
throw
them
his
in.
Latin token boy.
And I think the judges,
JP, they say we look yellow. Stop playing with the filters. They say we look yellow, son. We look yondis.
There's a guy with a man bun right now.
What is it? Yondis? Jaundice. What is it? Jaundice. Fucking word always gets me. Jaundice.
Bro, you know what my favorite word is?
Flat.
No, you know what my favorite word is? And it's not something I say a lot. It's not something I get to say a lot. But I love the word hemoglobin.
Is that sugar? There's sugar. It's like
hemoglobin. And I'm pretty sure it's very important for your body.
It's in your blood. Is that what breaks down sugar or like breaks down sucrose?
So you talk to a scientist sometimes and you tell them a word like, "What does hemoglobin mean?" And they go, "No, it's just your blood." It's like, you didn't tell me anything. Like, what do you mean it's my blood?
It's one carbon inside of oxygen.
Exactly. Everybody has a funny answer. Like, do you know where that happened to me? You know what happens to me now? Is it the tech people? tech people have an automatic. I'm gonna write a joke about this. Tech people have an automatic
don't take it, Mr.
arrogance.
Fuchsia.
They have an automatic arrogance about them, right? So you walk into like a geek squad at Best Buy and you bring them their phone and immediately they grab the phone and they go, "Oh, really?"
The iPhone X.
Yeah, they grab it, they look at it, and they go, "So what are you having trouble with?" Because I don't understand where the confusion could be. Yeah, dude, I went to a Best Buy. The guy did it to me.
I'm gonna have to run diagnostics on this one. I'm gonna have to run diagnostics on that.
They ask you. They ask you obvious. Yeah, they ask you obvious questions. Have you tried to restart it?
Oh,
Have you tried to restart it?
That's such fucking. That's Apple policy. That's beta Apple policy.
And I wanted to look at him and go, I'm 23. I was born with one of these in my hand. You know what I mean?
The first thing I do is shut it down.
Yes, bro. Like, what do you mean?
The first thing I do is the hard reset. I don't fuck around.
Yeah, dude.
And exit out of all my apps. Hard reset.
But
let's get to the fucking giving me the refurbished one.
Just do it. Just make it happen. But there has never been like a compassionate Geek Squad employee, like a guy that's like, oh, dude, totally normal. Everybody, no, they're always like, you can't see your messages, huh? Oh, wow. You're having trouble with that. Okay. All right. Jennifer, we need a 101 over here. We need to give this guy a 101. You know, it's like, I just hate it. Tech people. And now I feel for my parents. Because whenever my mom would try to get me to help her with her phone, I'd be like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, you don't know how to work it? Oh, it's tough for you? Oh, wow, really? Let me swipe. You know what I mean? Like,
how old is, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, my parents?
Because my mom had me at 19.
So, okay.
So she was 20 years older than me.
That's real, by the way.
She's a fucking gorilla. Like,
she's
I love
a beast,
her.
yeah.
She showed me what real feminism is.
Yeah.
Not fucking Hillary Clinton feminism. Real feminism. Like, not the feminism that you stick with the guy que te metió darro.
Right.
The feminism where you say, fuck that motherfucker, I'm going to make it no matter what.
Right. Which I think is just like, it's hard work. Like, you saw your mom work hard as hell, so you have a respect for women. That's all it is.
100%.
My mom is also a very hardworking woman, to the point that my mom, to me, was so important. We never even talked about age. My mom, I still think my mom's 35. Like, I don't know my mom's age.
Same shit.
We never even talked about that. It was just like work. Like, when I asked if I asked my mom for her age, she's like,
it's more of a vibe, bro. It's more of a vibe.
Go away. You know?
It's more of a vibe. When the age gap is almost disappears when you have an actual relationship with the person.
Right.
There's no need.
Or if you ever spend any time with a single mom, you're no longer. It changes from a mother and son dynamic to a team dynamic.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You feel you. I would say that psychologically, or I don't know, because of the way we are as a species, is you take more of the protective role.
Right. And I didn't spend that much time with a single mom, but you spend, bro, a little bit, or even if like your dad's out of town for a little, like you're the man of the house, and they just give you that. Like, you're 12 years old and your grandma's walking. I think this might be a Latino thing. It's like every 12-year-old, every 6-7-year-old, they're hit with, now you're the man of the house. It's like, bro, I'm 7, dude, and your grandma's like, tú eres el hombre.
That's good, bro.
Y si aquí entra alguien, tú te encargas, and then you're like, what? I'm 7.
That's hilarious, but it's
super
honestly,
true.
I fuck with that though. Like, I think you should be trying to impose, a degree. No, damn, this shit's been going off. You should try to, impose a degree of responsibility on these kids when they're growing up.
For sure, bro.
Not that it's just a fucking free for all. Hey, how the fuck? Oh,
I feel like that's, if you don't, they end up like bro. You know what hurts my heart? You know what hurts my heart is when I'm sitting in a restaurant or somewhere where like people are getting together, and a kid walks in with his family with headphones on.
Oh, man.
If I see a child eating with his family with headphones on,
I mean, the only
I
bigger,
want to rip them off.
The only bigger try is to put it on your phone out loud. Like, that's where the fuck.
God, I want to rip them off because it's weird. You want to impose whatever rules you had as a kid on all these kids. Like, I couldn't play with my phone at the table. You can't play with your phone at the table. It's like,
but you want to know what I think the problem there is, and it's a good conversation, especially that you're fucking 15 years old. Yeah. But what I think happens there, and it's because I'm semi part of it, but I'm also, I see it, I'm surrounded by it. My parents, my grandparents come here. They're the ones that struggle to give my mom
the opportunity
to give us the opportunity to be artists,
Right.
Because that's how. Again, it's struggle because I think that's a big parenting fault
or
that
give
people
us,
have.
or give us the opportunity to be average artists. Because
Exactly,
if we were the struggle bus, but we wanted to be artists, we would be, I mean, another level of artists. You know, like you could be
100%. But I do feel like, again, it's a fault because people that come from struggle, it's almost like they're new money.
Yeah.
They come from struggle, and all of a sudden they go, my kid's not gonna struggle the way I did.
Yeah.
Yada yada. I'm gonna
They
give them everything.
overcorrect.
And they don't know how much they're actually fucking damaging the person.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I've seen both fucking sides of it.
Yeah. And you look at the parents in the eyes, and you look at this is the best. Is if you ever look at a parent in the eyes and you go, "Hey, why don't you take the headphones out of his ears and just make him communicate with the people at the table?" The parent looks at you like, "Oh yeah."
Like just let him. Just let him.
The parents are always like, "Oh yeah, okay."
I bought him the noise canceling ones.
Yeah, no, but it's funny because you tell them like, "Hey, make the kid talk at the table," and the parents are like, "Oh, we tried that, honey, and we got kicked out of the." You know what I mean? Like it's
no,
like,
they look at you like, no.
yeah.
Don't bring up the talking.
Yeah, bro, and like,
Don't bring up conversation.
and I think the problem is that you give the kid the idea that his opinion matters.
100%.
My opinion, I still to this day struggle with the fact that I don't think anybody should listen to me.
Listen to yo. If you're younger than 25,
Yeah,
fuck you.
I've bought into that, I guess.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
If you're younger than 25, fuck you. I'm willing to listen and hear you out. And by the way, a lot of great things have been done by people who
We're under that age.
under
for
that
sure.
age. But in terms of the masses and just taking your opinion, because fuck you. I know where I was at 25. I know what you're thinking about at that point in time. Yeah, you have some credence in terms of what you're fucking
Right.
trying to express, but for the most part, fuck you, bro.
And it happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I start talking and I'm like, okay, and I need to wait a few years to cover this topic.
And by the way,
You
all
know what I
of
mean?
us, me
Yeah.
at 35 still, I fucking say wrong shit and ignorant shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm that much less likely to fucking take
For
your
sure.
shit serious if
For
you're un come pingas, especially if it's like something that's, based on identity politics. Hey, before we even get in there, I want to ask you,
Yeah.
where'd you go to school?
Which school? You're talking about Belen? You want to get into Belen?
Well, number one, you were born and raised here?
I was born and raised in. I went to Doral Academy first, which is a very. It's a. If I could describe that school, I would describe it like this. I would describe it like this. That's where I went to. My first school was Doral Academy, and then I went to Sunset Elementary, which is a public school. It's a magnet. We spoke
School of
languages
Arts.
there. There was a
School of Arts.
There was a French department. There was a
Shut the fuck up, is it really?
German department, Spanish department. There was a bunch of different departments, but a very diverse school, bro. Like kids, it was all the kids in Miami. So and that's I told this story on the Yuli podcast. Like I went from a school where I knew people to a school I didn't know anybody. So I became homies with the lunch ladies, bro. So I became homies with Mama. That was my lunch lady. Was Mama. I called her Mama.
What do you, Mama sounds like a black woman.
She is a black woman, and she was my mama.
Damn, so you had the fucking fire food,
bro. Not only the fire food, but when lunch is over and everybody's like, "All right, we're gonna go run outside and sweat."
Hey, calm down with the sound effects, guy. Shut the
couldn't
fuck
hear him.
up.
He was like, "They're not working."
It was like I was like, "What the fuck?" It started sounding like
we hear him.
It sounded like we were walking through an alley of these fucking
just
echoes.
people are just talking. Say, hey.
Yeah.
So Mama, bro. So literally that was my.
What were the dishes like? Because
Bro.
obviously they weren't Spanish influenced.
Well, no, I mean the dishes in that school is everybody's eating the same thing. You're eating the pizzas that are, they're circles, and you're eating the chicken nuggets, and you're getting milk. But for me, the reason that it's cool to get plugged in with the lunch ladies is because when everybody's gonna go run outside and get sweaty, and I'm not down, I would sit in the kitchen with Mama while they're cleaning, and they had a little TV, bro, and they would just watch like ESPN or like sports or whatever, and I would just sit there and watch it eating an apple, and then somebody would walk by like, "Y este niño?" You know what I mean? Like somebody would be like, "What is up with this kid?" And then Mama would be like, "He's with me," and that's it, dude. And I was good. And then that
and
culminates.
ain't nobody questioning Mama.
Nobody questioned Mama. She was the lady at the register. And the lady at the register at the school lunch line.
Black people
runs it.
Black people, they have this, especially the mama type.
Right.
They have this real comforting fucking way about them.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that black people are just they're cooler.
Right. Well,
they're inherently cooler because of how suppressed they are.
Right. Well, they are also like the woke.
They're
you know
swag.
how woke this thing
They're-
about being
they're
woke.
the original woke.
Yeah, it's like
They're the original
Yeah,
woke.
it's like woke is it's like white people trying to join that group. Like
Like
we know what it is.
piggyback.
I'm woke.
Keep
It's
your
like,
puss ass
yeah,
out of here, white gay.
I mean, and that's neither here nor there. But
needless to say, yeah.
the point is that they just know more than you. Because their grandfather told them more shit than your grandfather told you,
No,
and you'll never understand it.
They
That's it.
experience being black. You experience more things than the average human faces in lifetime.
You just know more. You know more than anything. Anybody that thinks they know about black issues and isn't in a black family, you haven't heard as much as the people in the black family. That's it. So you have to account for that.
I made this comparison before. I happen to get along with gay people,
Right.
and blacks, in my opinion. I happen to get along with them so much more because they're typically the most honest people in the room. They're so suppressed in terms of a societal, standing.
Standpoint.
They're so suppressed that they're already at the point like, bitch, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck needs to be said. Needless to say, you're still gonna look at me a certain way.
Right.
I'm gonna say what the fuck is on my mind.
Right.
Which is obviously something I've had the luxury of doing without being fucking discriminated against
Right.
these people
so
are.
you have a respect for it. You have
You
to.
get me? So 100%, and I tend to fucking always blend in with them because again, they're real as fuck, as opposed to the majority of people that you deal with on a daily basis where they're just trying to make that un cuento, un papelazo, just to get you to fucking believe something.
And for me, all of this, all that's like any mentality that you have about it comes from obviously your experience. And for me, it's funny when people, the idea of getting along with other people. For me, it was like when I went to a new school and I needed to feel welcome. The people that welcomed me was mama. That was who welcomed me. And so I got used to that. I'm in 3rd grade when that happens. I'm in 3rd grade, and my best friend at school is Mama, the lady at the lunch line. That's one of my best friends. So, bro, and it culminates because I get my first communion in 8th grade, and I get $400.
My first communion in 8th grade.
I get my first communion in 8th grade. I get $400, and I find not in 8th grade. Sorry, not in 8th grade. Sorry, it was 3rd, 4th. It was between 3rd and 4th and 5th grade. Between those 3 years.
Does your grandma have the picture of you going Rosario?
Everybody has that picture. I'm wearing all white. But I get that money, right? I get that communion money, and I find out like shortly thereafter that Mama's daughter, who was also my homie in the lunch line, she passes away, bro. Mama's daughter passes away giving birth to children. The children are born and the mom doesn't make it. So a 3rd, 4th grade Marcello needs to hear that his best friend went through that. I'm in 3rd, 4th grade. I get those $400, which for me, I don't know.
You give it to her?
Of course. I pull up to Mama's house with my mom.
That's a great
kids
story.
at the door, a bunch of kids. That's my first experience with a black person.
That's a great
Is
story.
the lady welcomed me into my new school, and then I felt the need to be like, yo, the least I can do is like, I don't know anything about this. I just want to do it. It's like if you have an experience like that, you grow up a little different.
Yo,
like
that's a great experience.
You grow up thinking of people that don't look like you differently.
It's a natural way of being empathetic, bro.
Right.
You're exposed to a situation where you gotta feel for them. Like,
That's it.
Holy shit.
And then guess what happened at my next school?
Hey,
Guess
but
who were my
it's
friends?
great-
The
it's
lunch
great that you
ladies.
went-
And college, the lunch ladies. Shout
wanna
out to Star and Danielle from Lunch Ladies from college. They're about to get married. Shout out to y'all. I got lunch ladies on my Facebook. I swear to God.
I think you got it all up in mama. more than we know, but real shit though. I think it's more tribute to your personality that you went through that shit when you were young. Because again, bro, when you can go through something like that young, and not be affected by the trauma, because that's a trauma. Fucking figuring out, like, oh my God, death is introduced to your
At a young
conceptualization.
age, and it's a homie. Like, what 13-year-old kid is like, my homie passed away? Like, your
That's
friend,
good, bro.
like, that never happens.
I think it was great that you can go through that. Yo, can you get me the fan?
Holla back.
Because one of you probably fucking turned off the air conditioner.
What's funny to me, guys, is that
fucking-
it is 34 degrees in here, and this guy's looking for a fan.
That's bullshit.
That's what's funny to me.
Hey, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. All these fucking pussies, all these little betas, every
Bro,
time they come in
what
here,
is up with
yeah,
this
listen,
place,
for the most
bro?
part, it is freezing. If it's up to me, if it's how
This is
the
funny.
person who pays the bills would decide, it's on morgue all the time.
Holla back.
For the most part, it is, those fucking sound effects are insanely loud. with
Yeah,
that
this
said,
guy- yeah, it's
with
too
that
cold.
said, every time I fucking come here, there's some dickhead that sneaks his way over to the thermostat. I'm gonna have to be the asshole that gets that dumbass big lockbox on the thermostat, where I have to go there with the key to fucking put it down myself. Because there's always un come pinga. Oh, I'm so cool. My fucking nipple, los pezones, lo tengo de durito. Look, this motherfucker came in a long sleeve shirt.
What's funny to me is that everybody that owns a thermostat, anybody that pays for air conditioning, has a problem with anybody else touching it. Like whoever's paying that bill, no matter what house, no matter what establishment, whoever's paying that air bill, if they see somebody walk up to the thermostat, they start twitching, no matter what.
Oh,
Nobody's relaxed about it. Nobody's like, nah, bro, just feel comfortable. No.
Did you hear what you just said?
It's like your thermostat.
Did you hear what you just said?
What?
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
For some weird reason, the person who pays for the air conditioning
Right.
gets pissed when it gets
Not when it
fucking
gets
turned off.
No, not turned off, just touched. Like the guy turned
Yeah,
your thing from
absolutely.
64 to 62, and you're like, bro.
Hey, listen, we had this
Or
conversation.
64 to 67. Yeah,
Hey,
other way.
We had
other
this
way.
conversation earlier.
Cafecito.
I was broke for a very motherfucking long time, especially recently. And you know,
Now this, I agree with this, by the way. I agree with this argument. I do agree with
the
this.
second I started making some kind of cake, everybody's always telling me, oh my God, how can you leave your air conditioner at 62, 61? I didn't even know air conditioners get this low. Bro, the second I started, there's a reason why I live in a first world country. Because I fucking take advantage of capitalism. And if I'm going to bust my ass, I want the luxury of freezing my tits off and never having to sweat in my own living room.
That's not coffee, bro.
That's not coffee. Did he?
This guy presses the cafecito time button. It goes off loud as hell in my headphones, and then he brings me tequila. That's what just happened here.
Listen. What kind of fucking coffee have you ever drank?
Listen, you better get that camera because I made a face, bro, that you have no idea. I was like,
hey, look,
like it's bad,
it's
bro.
clear. It's clear, and it smells like tequila. Cafecito time,
Bro, I didn't know. I'm like, maybe we got some cold coffee here. Bro, what the hell? This is tequila.
Hey, shout out to Cool that made it here. Even though within 30 seconds of getting here, he was already talking in the background. But shout out to Cool anyways.
It's the one guy in
my
here.
dog got the fucking
It's the one guy in here that doesn't have a man bun.
Point it, and one day. Oh my God, you're right.
I'm telling you.
Yo, and he showed up after you said
I'm
that.
telling you, bro.
Didn't he show up
Yes,
after you
he
said
did.
that?
Yes, bro.
He showed up after you said
It's
that
a thing,
shit.
bro. You guys are
That's
just
insane.
That's why it feels colty. That's why I said cold
Hey,
earlier.
Javi,
It's called a colty.
Javi. There's the most man buns in this room in the fucking city.
This is, bro.
There's 3 man buns in this room alone.
There's 4 buns in here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 4 buns. Four out
buns.
of 6
He
people
doesn't
in here
have
have
a
a bun.
dickhead. He could have,
Could have a bun.
No.
I have kinetic energy for a potential energy for a bun right now. I always loved that.
Hey, you
bro.
never told me what high school you went to.
I went to Belen Jesuit Preparatory
That's
School.
why you avoided telling me.
I went to Belen Jesuit
That's why
Preparatory.
you avoided telling me.
Well, no, because you
Because
have
you went to
the
Balenski's.
you have the face of a guy that would get into it right now.
Of course we're getting into
Yeah,
it,
no.
brother. That's why you
Yeah,
dodged the fucking question
No,
the whole
the-
time. He gave me the whole, well, in middle school, I divided my education up between this institution and that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
You went to Belen.
Right.
Hey, look, bro, I'm not going to hate on Belen.
No, what do you feel about Belen? When you were
y'all
growing,
pussies.
all right, but when you were growing up, what were the Belen guys doing?
Bro, the
Like, were
Belen guys always
were
the
you
douche.
upset because their parties
Listen,
were really cool and you couldn't get in,
I
or
had-
what was the vibe
the
back
parties
then?
were real cool.
What was the vibe back
Number
then?
one, our perigo was always better.
Okay.
And by perigo, I mean the birds, like the periquito.
What is-
Los periquitos, our birds were always better.
The women?
What was your mascot?
My mascot was a Wolverine. Belen Jesuit Wolverines.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Dog.
Yeah.
Number
And
one,
it's funny because
hey,
I have
hey,
this
the way you
weird
say-
arrogance. I have this weird arrogance. I'm like, I have this weird arrogance about being from Belen because I had a blast. You know what I mean? Like, people are always like, they love to tell me, oh, that must have been terrible. The guys and the this.
I don't know, blasted
had
in all guys
so
school.
much fun. I never, I mean, by the way, this is something that I find hilarious. If you woke up a day in your life to go to high school and you were thinking about Jenny in homeroom and you had to do your hair and God forbid you fart, I never worried about it. I never worried about it.
I
We
went
were
lazy as
also-
fuck no matter what.
Also-
Whether I had a bitch or not. I went lazy as fuck. Oye, me tienes que besar with my fucking morning bread.
Also, it's funny for us because from 8th grade, the ladies in our school are literally teachers. So from 8th grade, these weird little 8th graders are like, dude, I think that Miss Fiamil is hot. Like, we're 7th graders. Like, I like my English teacher. Like, that's so weird. Because a normal 8th grader is like, I like Samantha from biology. I'm like, I like Miss. You know what I mean?
Marcello.
Miss Lea.
You know, I fuck with you. But again, I told my audience, I promised my audience that I'm going to walk back every fucking papelazo I hear you throw.
Oh, listen.
And you're trying to justify
I'm a printer.
going to an all-boys school. He's like, well, for those of you that haven't been to an all-boys school for 4 years.
I don't have to justify. I will send my kids to my boy. I will send my son to an all-boys school.
Well, listen, look, to his defense.
If I can afford it.
as far as I have understood from professionals in that field,
Yeah.
your best bet, if you want the right education for your child, is to send them to
Single sex.
a single-sex school because obviously the distractions are not there.
And
With that said, you can also be that asshole fucking parent that wants your fucking kid to be un infeliz
yeah.
his whole high school career, because let me tell you, I went to public school y yo repartí binga and I was a delinquent. And hey, look, bro, we're here in the same podcast table, right?
Hey, that's a fact.
Which leads me
That's
to
a
my
fact.
next
That's a
giveaway.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Not bad.
Hey, no, we're getting back to fucking Belen. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. So listen, second giveaway. The first person that guesses the age that I lost my virginity.
Wow.
My virginity. And not in my ass. In my penis. with my penis.
So
Oh
the
my
guy-
God,
the-
the first fucking person?
The guy that
Is
hasn't
it
lost.
the first? Is it the same as the last time? Is it the same as the last giveaway? This guy's a beast, bro.
This guy, it's not even a guy. It's a robot,
Emilio's just un enfermo. He said 6.
bro.
Holy fucking shit. You guys are perverted as fuck. Brendan Ramos for sure se estaba rajando bajas like at fucking 9 to fucking put me on 10.
I imagine some of these people are changing their username before they get into this chat just so they don't get a Caballo roasting. This guy's name he has a YouTube channel that's like Papi Chulo 35, and he's like, wait, I'm gonna go into the Caballo's live. Let me make a new profile.
Hey, look at this. I feel like a fucking idiot. Brandon Ramos goes, last episode, homie. I put myself out there because I said that shit in the
You
last.
already said it. So wait, is it the same guy that won the other thing, the Maluma tickets? Is the same guy that won the Maluma tickets also the guy that gets your virginity?
Did you win the other? Who won the other?
The Gladiator, didn't he? Oh no, that's the name of the guy.
Brandon? Yeah.
Same
also?
guy.
Bro, let's do another
Yeah, I
fucking
don't
giveaway.
like how this feels,
hey,
Brandon.
Brandon, you're still getting. Well, no. Maluma tickets are next podcast. The meat. He's getting the
that's
fucking
right, the Wagyu beef.
He's getting the meat in his mouth
You got the beef.
because that's what Brandon deserves.
So wait, what do they get if they guess your virginity?
Meat in his grill.
They get meat?
No. That was a $20 gift card from Rejuvenate.
Nice, bro. We're gonna go
Holla back.
get your legs done.
Holla back. Okay. Because Brandon won the first one. Next question. Next giveaway. The first rapper to preach not saving a hoe. It has to take longer than fucking.
The first rapper to preach. I want to repeat this because I didn't understand it. The first rapper to preach not
saving a hoe. You wouldn't know, bro, because your generation of rappers is not talking about.
What
that-
are my
that
generation of
gangster
rappers
shit.
talking about?
Fucking $24 million pearls in their.
No, that's not what they're talking about.
Yeah, drugs.
No, you know what the kids are listening
And
to? now?
drugs.
You know what the kids are listening to?
Comer tanta mierda.
The kids are listening to.
And
right?
irresponsibility.
They're listening to drill music. There's the
Drill?
13-year-old
Put
kids.
me on game. Put me on game. Put me on game.
There's-
Put me
all
on
right,
game.
I got you. There's
What the fuck is drill
There's
music?
13-year-old kids on TikTok in their room listening to the music that like Crips and like these very like serious gangs are coming out with, and they call it drill music, which is the music that they play whenever they're gonna
Initiated?
do whatever drilled when there's a drill.
When
I
you
don't pretend to know.
drive-bys.
I don't pretend to know what drills are, but I do know that there's music. So
Trajido.
there's like just like 13-year-old kids in front of the camera like. And the sound is like,
outta
I'm
here.
serious, bro. It's all over the place. They're listening to drill.
Yo, can you look this up, JP?
These like 14-year-old kids, and the side of their head is short and their top is long. You know what I mean? These guys that like they just have like a thing like this. These kids, and they're just like, I love Pop Smoke. It's like Pop Smoke doesn't love you.
You mean kids that would have been goth in any other era, but now they're just.
Maybe. I think just TikTok is making them all dance. So like all the kids that were gonna be goth, now they're goth, but they're on camera like.
Hey, bro, Marcello, you want to know what, bro? I asked Mario because he's like.
I'm telling you, there is so many white people that didn't know how to body roll until TikTok came out. I'm telling you, the body roll is now everywhere, bro. The body roll, this one.
I know you got that shit down pat.
I mean, I know how to dance forever, but I'm just.
I know how to dance forever.
I mean, are you kidding me? I was the kid that
Dance
left.
Revolution.
I've been leaving parties sweaty since before.
Like you didn't do the Dance Revolution machine at Dave and Buster's, right? Where you jump in that shit like the little Asians.
I always thought that. Why would a girl like a guy that did that? That's what I always thought. It's like, why would a girl?
Hey, you are heterosexual.
Why would a girl enjoy that? And most of my decisions when that was cool were fueled on that. It's like a girl's not gonna like that. I'm not gonna do that.
Hey, listen, I need to ask you this because I asked Mario, and Mario's like, "That's just fucking TikTok. I love TikTok." What are your feelings? And you are Mr. TikTok too.
Yeah, I have 365,000 followers on TikTok.
All right, plug yourself.
They're all 12, but they love me.
Plug yourself.
They love me.
Plug yourself.
Yeah, it's Marcello HDZ on TikTok. I'm in the creator fund. My views have been tanking, but I think we're gonna have a rejuvenation, if you know what I mean. I think we're gonna have
Hey,
we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
Look at that plug.
TikTok. I have a joke about TikTok. The joke that I have about TikTok is that is the thing that everybody learned how to dance, right? All these white kids that there's Jareds that are body rolling now, and who knew that the Chinese would solve that problem as well?
That's dope, bro. I'm glad. Look, I'm glad you went there because that's exactly where I was going. I have a certain perspective on TikTok. This is what I brought up to Mario the other day. Again, and obviously I'm a little more keen to what the fuck TikTok is, but I led with what the fuck is TikTok,
right?
Because as far as I can see, TikTok is a place where you go if you want to come across as creative, you want to express this artistic side of yourself,
right,
without putting in the work.
Interesting.
Of creating the original fucking product or.
So let me flip it for you.
Mm-hmm.
There are people like that on TikTok, but for example, I came into TikTok 1,000 followers, nothing. I started producing and editing the videos, putting them on TikTok, and in 2 or 3 months, I made $1,000 more money I'd ever made through TikTok. Not like, there's a guy that advertised. No. TikTok made it easy.
They monetize you.
Yes,
they pay you.
Made it easy to get paid. So now, if you're on your phone, bro, you're Jared, right, in Kentucky, and you're doing this, and you're getting 1 million likes each time, you're coming away with money, Kyle. Money.
Okay. Understood. I also want to clarify. Obviously, for people to go onto TikTok and copy other people, there has to be people who originally produced the content, which is, I know that you would fall under that because I know that you're not the fucking duck that would go on there to fucking recreate some other person's.
Right, but you could recreate it and kill it. That's the thing about TikTok is that anything
I don't like
can
that.
do well.
I don't like that. I don't like
but
that.
it's good.
I don't like that.
And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's
like
good.
that.
But let me tell you why it's good. What it is gets people to go to their phone. That person that gets that person that gets 3.2 million,
argument.
the person that makes 3.2 million likes, that's it though. They're not going to work hard. They're not going to keep doing it. They're not going to do it for the rest of your life. You are.
That's the argument I made.
My views are shit, but I don't care because I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. So the views come back. That's fine. They don't. But it's all about work.
I'm not coming at it from that.
You go viral, I'm like, dale.
I'm saying exactly. So that's what I said to Mario. I go, look, if it serves as an avenue for people who are suppressed, like that suppressed artist,
right, make a TikTok.
I could have done it. I could have made it. I know I could have.
Or even therapy.
And it allows. That costs money.
No, but like to get on in front of camera and start dancing, some people walk away like.
No, that's where I'm going. Hello, that's okay. My bad. That's where I'm going with this.
Oh, okay.
If TikTok serves as a purpose for these suppressed artists, to go out there and feel like, okay, I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it, man.
Yeah.
I'm honestly all for it.
Right.
But at the same time, bro,
some of the stuff that goes viral
You're
is
not a dancer.
Yeah.
You don't know how to dance. You don't know how to dance. like go and do that shit at the club.
Yeah, but some would
The
say
little 4-second dances.
But some would say that's the beauty of it, bro. Like do you know how many kids that would never get girls to talk to them, but they get on a TikTok and they say something witty, and now all of a sudden there's girls that are like, "This is my dream guy. This is my husband." Like I'm sure there's kids that made a couple TikToks and now they're like, you know what? I'm not so sad anymore.
I feel like that's exactly what I just.
No, I agree. Yeah. But I'm saying, like,
serves that
aside
purpose
from the
for
suppressed
somebody,
artist, like a kid that didn't know he was an artist, a kid that was like, you know what, I'm gonna, bro.
I think that's what I'm referring. I think those are suppressed artists.
Oh, okay.
Those are people who want to express this part of what they think,
and TikTok is like,
and don't know how to do it, don't know the avenue, or don't know how to compile their thoughts.
Right.
TikTok just compiled everything for them and goes, all right, come here.
Yeah.
Recreate this, and now you can be looked at just as, you can be accredited the same fucking, and that's what I'm saying.
And I think that's the value of TikTok, is everybody's welcome. That suppressed artist is welcome, and then that guy that's killing it, that's like Jason Derulo's TikTok goes so hard. This guy gets special effects. He has a guy working on his TikTok.
Marcello, but I get it. I get that. And again, I am agreeing.
Jason Derulo.
I'm agreeing. I like that it serves that purpose, but
right.
I think not. So then we agreed on what TikTok serves for the masses.
Right.
Then you get to people like us who write and create our own content.
Yeah. And work on it, right? You craft it.
I think that TikTok, to people who don't understand it in that sense, is like, yo, you're just out here biting people. You're biting content, passing it off as your own, and going home and just feeling good about it.
Right. And I mean, I support it.
Take another shot. No,
I didn't take my first shot. I don't drink tequila, bro.
Did you hear those lips smack? Is it ASMR here? This went from a podcast to ASMR. You can't fucking monetize on this shit, fucking.
Dude, what do you think of ASMR? That's an interesting thing to cover. What do you guys think of ASMR? You know what I think ASMR is?
Listen, I was talking to my girl about this the other day. There's people. Do you guys know? Do you guys know that there's people out there right now with YouTube channels where ASMR?
It's funny. It's like they warm up to talk, and that's the video. Like they do all the vocal. Wow, wow. That's the video. It's like 40 minutes of getting ready to talk.
But listen, just so people understand, ASMR is this genre of like YouTube videos where people go on there just to allow you to hear the sound effects of them doing like simple fucking processes, like day-to-day fucking. So look. Yeah, that too. But typically, you'll see a girl that puts, a camera right on her lips and just goes. You go to the video and it has over 3 million views.
Yes, dude. Yes, and
that translates into real deal fucking money. And this bitch just went. She could have the biggest, fattest fucking chotch that you would never touch. But she just goes on there, puts the dopest lipstick, and goes.
And you know what I think? I think that's us. We're developing. You know how before you had to create something beautiful for somebody to go, ah. You know what I mean? You really had to work for somebody to go.
Developing or fucking benchmark.
No, we're developing. You know why? Because the way we're developing is we're getting happy easier. That's how we're developing. It's like it was so hard to be happy, and now there's a woman that's going, and somebody's like, that makes me happy.
Hey, look, I'm glad you say that. Because, hey, I was listening, Javi, and you could appreciate this. I'm sure you're the only motherfucker that knows about him. That same concept. Abarejere.
Bars.
Bro. And by the way.
Get on a knee when you say that name.
Hey, listen to me. I felt guilty the other day because every comedian that comes on here, I always make sure I ask, who are your top 5? Driving down from Orlando with my girl the other day, I'm listening to this guy, and I realized I've never mentioned them. And I fucking feel guilty, bro, because I'm telling y'all, if you have never heard of Alvarez Guedes, and his last name is Guedes, go look this motherfucker up. He puts everybody to shame. If you're Hispanic, you're going to cry. And the crazy part about it is that this guy is so fucking talented that he does this shit without visuals, bro.
All right.
His game was radio. This guy can make you he was so talented that he can make you fucking like if it was an audiobook.
Yeah.
And he runs you through it, and you laugh a carcajadas.
He's a like a, and this is a crazy name to put with him, but he is like a Bill Cosby level storyteller.
100 motherfucking percent.
His ability to tell stories is unrivaled. I think the only reason he didn't go mainstream is because he has a very confusing name. His last name is a first name, and it just probably messed up the community.
That's not why. It was a time.
No,
it was a time.
I'm sure. I know. But I'm saying Alvarez Guedes. If I try to explain
Was that a joke
to an American person, they're gonna have trouble.
Guedes.
They're like, wait, what?
Guedes. They say Guedes.
Alvarez. Okay, great. But what's his first name?
Oh, yes. He has 2 fucking last names.
Alvarez Guedes. Yeah.
100%. That was the joke.
If his name is
It's 2
Guedes
fucking last
Alvarez, that would be
names.
lit.
It's 2 last names.
His 2 last names. I mean, I think he might be the only first name Alvarez I've ever met.
In the history of the planets. In the history of the planets.
Never met him, but I talked on the phone
It's more
with
like
him
Alvarez. I want to say, bro, that's a stage name. It's probably like a middle name or that's probably a stage name.
I don't know.
You say this guy was.
I just think that back then,
cool
what were stage names back then though? Like El Chapulín Colorado. Like this guy would have had a crazy stage name, not like a real name stage name.
Look it up. What? Yes, of course.
Oh, that was a thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Instead of giving out his real first name, and by the way, I looked up a bunch of videos
like you
on him the other day. I went down a rabbit hole with him. Homie grew up with Fidel. Like they were boys as kids. They grew up knowing each other, and when shit popped off,
went to Puerto Rico.
Alvarez Guedes was already popping, and Fidel would try to like, hey. So the second he got out of Cuba, he changed his whole set or his whole style to fucking talk shit about communism and Fidel.
And he became huge in Puerto Rico, which I think is kind of like a slap
in Venezuela too.
But it's like a kind of like a slap in the face to
100%.
Fidel. Like I'm gonna be huge and you're gonna get nothing.
No. By the way, no. Even in that same documentary, not documentary, but that interview, they explained that Fidel continued to listen to this motherfucker.
Of course.
Past him talking shit about him. Because can you imagine? It's like me and you, we catch beef, but you know I'm funny, motherfucker.
Right.
You know, he's like, coño, like, no, yeah, you get me?
And I think about that a lot too. Whenever you meet somebody really famous, to bring yourself back down, just remember that there's somebody that went to high school with them that thinks they suck.
They suck.
You know what I mean? Like, there's somebody, bro. The other day, I went to, and this is, I want to say, very nice things. I met the mayor with Only in Dade.
Which
Francis
Suarez,
yeah,
he's the man.
He saluted Only in Dade. It was awesome. And I remember getting in there and I was just freaked out. And I'm a comedy mind, so I'm just trying to be comfortable. And I'm just looking at him and I'm like, yeah. And then immediately this thought came into my head. I was like, somebody thinks he's a nerd. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
listen, I fuck with you, Francis, but a lot of people think he's a nerd.
I mean, aside from politics,
similar to you.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm a nerd, I'm sure.
He went to LaSalle, but at least his school has fucking girls.
And that's the thing, is like, if your school needs to have girls for you to like, it's like, I don't want to be friends with you. It's like every kid that I ever met that was like, dude, you go to an all-boys school. That's I'm like, okay, then I already know everything I need to know about you, bro. You're like, if they're not in my school, I can't get them. It's like, what's the mindset there? What's the mindset there? Like, do you know what it is that you know, because this is the hardest thing. Listen,
you used to jerk off to your fucking teachers in the bathroom.
It doesn't
100%.
matter what I used to do, but listen.
100%.
What's important here is that, think about it this way. What's the hardest part for a guy early on when he's talking to girls? You don't want to be overbearing. You don't want to look like you're too
rejected
because they're going to reject you. Girls don't like it when you're all over them, you're going crazy, right? What Belen did, what my old boys school did, is that it made me not like go crazy over a girl all day long.
I feel now.
So then the girls are like,
100%.
he's busy. It's like, busy?
100%.
I'm just at school. Like, I'm not busy.
100%.
But in school, I would be like, hey, Jessica, hey, do you want to talk? Hey, can we talk now? But I Belen, it's like,
100%.
oh, I'm with my boys all day. Forget it. I'm not even thinking about girls. And then when the Friday comes and it's a dance, the girls are like, they have no, preconceived notions. They've never seen you fart before. You never picked your nose in third period and she saw it. You know what I mean? It's like you have a fresh slate and you get to give,
listen, 100, I want to honestly agree with you 100% and let everybody know that even though I talk all the fucking ignorant shit of the boys, all the boys school shit, real fucking shit, it is fucking professionally advised. If you are in the financial position to put your kid through the proper unisex, I think it's called unisex. Is it
unisex?
Or just,
Or
single
same
sex
sex,
school.
yeah.
That is the best route to go because
for maybe, but also some kids can't handle it, and some kids go off the rails and they have to leave.
There's so many other factors.
Right.
Because you got to worry about the upbringing at home.
Right.
But in terms of school and education, if you want to talk about the best way to funnel your child in education with the least distractions, is the same-sex school.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're a Hispanic culture, and we're like, oh, coño, todo macho. Yeah, it sucks, but just like he said, real shit.
Yeah, it teaches you some stuff.
You don't fucking have a BCOS of having to perform and do all this, bro. You're already used to learning in this environment. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
I want to clarify that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We fuck around. And,
Yeah. I'm sure there's somebody here that's like, you know, there's always somebody that's watching you that's like,
but
he believes that wholeheartedly,
fuck that.
and I know.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I just know it. I know he believes that.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about that. More importantly, I don't want people to think that, because I would, if I have all the cash in the world and I can scout the perfect school,
right?
It's going to be an all-boy
or
school.
all girl.
I want you to know that's what I would do to my kid.
Yeah.
Unless I can find like a, you know.
No, there's some, bro.
No, I'm just joking.
We used to look at Westminster, bro. We used to look at Westminster like just jealous, bro. Like we would get texts in school, like, yo, you text your friend from Westminster, what's good? And they're like, I'm just chilling with Sophia and Melanie, and we're in the courtyard and we're drinking Gatorade. And I'm literally sitting in an all-boys school with a tie on, and the guy behind me smells like garbage. So there's also some things that are not good. Guys smell bad,
but
right?
Like anything.
So like, you know, if you want to send your kid to Unisys school, that's great. I think it's gonna be great. But also, he's gonna smell a lot of bad things in there. Like everybody smells bad, bro. After sixth period, after sixth period, no one smells good at an all-boys school. Like nobody. After lunch, bro, nobody smells good.
No, you show up looking like shit, bro.
Good,
you show up looking like shit.
And
dog.
God forbid you have like a lunch football league, right? So you get sweaty, and then you go back to class because you don't care. There's no girls in there. You can get back sweaty. Now, bro, like I have sense I'll never forget from Belen. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I went to listen. I graduated from Brito Miami Private. Shout out to the Panthers.
Brito.
They served their purpose. But it was very similar to what a fucking all-boy or whatever the fuck school would be. It was like a mom and pop school, literally a 2-story house.
Which, by the way, what an idea. A mom and pop school. Like, you mean like daddy daycare? Like, what do you mean a mom and pop school? Like, there was 2 guys at the beginning. Welcome to my school. Like it's a cafeteria.
100%.
Entra ahí en la oficina y aprende inglés un momentico y después sal para allá.
Ahí están los pastelitos. Y ahí, that's English class.
Yeah.
And that's PE.
And for lunch, just talk to Mida. She's making the sandwiches.
But listen,
like, what?
I'm being real with you.
No, I'm interested in it.
There's obviously.
How many teachers at Brito?
So listen.
No.
The private school
no
game.
Way there's single digit
He doesn't
teachers.
know shit, guy.
He threw up a 4.
He doesn't know shit.
That guy I go, how many teachers at Brito? He goes,
he doesn't know shit. That guy fucking, God knows where he went to high school. J.R. Lee.
Where'd you go?
You went to school in
Spill
J.R.
it.
Lee.
I'm a ram and an eagle.
you see?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, that's like when you ask a girl
Ramos
where she's
Coral Park.
from and she's like, I'm a Virgo. It's like, it has nothing to do with this.
Southwest and Coral Park.
Southwest.
And Coral, he had 2 of them.
That means you're a ref.
I was invited to leave from Coral Park.
Where are you from? My mom's Cuban and my dad's Dominican.
I don't know how Carlos became a part of this podcast.
You know, because you.
I don't know why I have the only audio guy.
No,
I
bro.
have the only audio guy
That
in
thinks
the
he's a star.
country. In the country that makes himself part of the audio in the production. Because I'm telling you, it's nonstop.
It's regular.
Oh, clockwork. Where guy, he walked in here, and within fucking 30 seconds, he's laughing up a storm with Javi.
He's concocting a bunch of shots so he can get into the show.
And it's not Javi's fault. No, that was his entrance to fucking get on camera.
Right.
Because that's another thing.
What's
He's a camera
interesting,
whore.
he made so many of these as if we're like 2 alcoholics. We're just going to start chugging these.
Well, he didn't know you were a little beta bitch.
Right. Because I don't like tequila. Like, what?
What do you like?
Bro, it's like if I don't like Brussels sprouts, are you going to insult my character? Like, I don't like it. Like,
You
the
know
same
what?
way
You know what?
some people don't like certain
apologize.
things.
I apologize. What do you like?
I drink, I have a beer every now and again. My dad drinks whiskey. I just do
St.
whatever my
Pauli's?
dad used
St.
to
Pauli's?
do. What's that?
St. Pauli's?
St. Pauli's. Is that an insult? Is that like a LaCroix?
Hey, you want to keep it down, sound guy? This fucking guy. St. Pauli's. It's a non-alcoholic beer. Do you want?
no,
you
no,
want
no.
Shirley Temple?
No.
What do you want?
No. But I did watch that movie, the Shirley Temple movie. It's a Hard Knock Life. Is that the song? Is that the movie? What's the movie with the little girl that is homeless? I mean, that's an orphan. Is that Shirley Temple? Is that her? It's so funny. What? Curly Sue. No.
Curly Sue.
Not only does the audio guy speak, but he's wrong.
Curly
It's
Sue.
like,
Hey,
come on.
Hey, Marcello.
It's not Curly Sue.
Hey, Marcello, before you get hit, with pedophile charges as a 21-year-old. Talking about Curly Sue. Can we move on?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Move on.
The audio guy.
I want to
he's
know.
in my head.
I want to know. Again, you have to understand. I always thought you were gay. now that I know you're not,
Right.
I want to know because, in honesty, at first I think you're gay. I find out you're cool as shit. He does have a dope personality. The nigga's funny as fuck.
Thank you, Caballo.
And look, bro, I promise you that I can always admit to you when I think a guy is attractive. He's a good-looking guy. I have no problem.
Wow.
I'm secure like that.
Like that.
I get my ass eaten.
Yes, and he cries.
With that said, after I found out he actually likes pussy, I'm like, holy shit, I'm super interested in his sex life. Because I want to know what the pussy game is.
Right.
For a 21-year-old fucking dick slanging joke fucking making savage like you, bro.
I have such a good answer for this. I think the only reason, one of the only reasons that I think any of, that my sexual life or my girl life goes well is because I don't talk about it.
What a beta answer.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Brian Valencia has the best fucking comment for you. Give him a shot of Zima.
Yeah, no.
You're such a bitch.
Too young to know the
No,
joke.
hey, look, you're not gonna cut it off like that because you're soft. you're gonna talk about something.
I mean,
so
what?
yeah, look, it doesn't mean you have to kiss and tell.
No,
yeah,
no, I
You have to
understand,
talk
I
about, but
understand.
I would never ask you to like put out a girl. You fuck.
No, I
it's
know,
like,
I know.
It's not that.
Yeah. But ask me a more specific question. Don't be like, I gotta know what's up with the slinging of the. Like, ask me a specific question. Maybe like, what's my type?
I guess again, okay.
This guy's like, tell me how you sling. I'm like, what?
How I would imagine that how do your DMs look in terms of how girls come at you?
Very good. Good
Listen,
question.
after a
Great
show,
question.
I'm not trying to be vulgar. I'm not trying to find out what girls you did. So I have girls that come after, after
Right.
me after a show or
Check
after
the
a
DMs,
video.
right.
But I'm 36.
Right.
I literally have ganas on my dick.
Wow.
On the shaft only.
Okay.
But
That makes it better.
you're a fucking 21-year-old fucking, a cult.
Right.
You're a cult.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Because you're not a cult. You're like a little fucking pinto.
Yeah, thank you.
But nah, I'm joking. You're an animal, but I want to know.
Yeah. So I have a theory. I think sliding in the DMs is not a thing that your dream girl does. Like, I don't think that's like a storyline that happens. Is like, no, bro, she slid into my DMs and now we're married. Like, I don't think that's where you find the one. I think the one that you likes your picture. She just likes it, and you find out, and then you go to her profile and you're like, oh my gosh, she liked my picture. That's incredible.
Oh my God, this guy's 21 for real.
You know what I mean? If anything.
She doesn't slide. It's not that she slides in your DMs.
No, that doesn't happen. The girl that you love is
she's not thirsty enough. She only likes one picture, and you're like, oh shit.
Because think about it. If you really think about it, the girls that are like that drive you crazy, they're not texting you every day, DMing you, going off on you. The one that drives you
driving you crazy too.
No, the one that drives you crazy for real is the one that liked your picture once, and she hasn't liked another one since. That's the one that you're like, what's happening with that female?
You're so fucking
Is she
young.
busy? Does she work? What does she do in the morning? You know what I mean? Like, you're curious. But
Hey, look. You're either young, or you just don't have. I'm a Pisces,
right,
so I have the needy.
a needy gene
factor.
The needy gene.
100%. Like I need. I want my girl to be touching me.
Who doesn't like it when a girl touches them? I also love that. Guys are like, I love it when the girl like kisses me, bro. It's nice,
I'm
dog.
affectionate.
Like, when I hug her, dog, it's dope. It's like, ooh.
I'm
No, bro,
affectionate.
I like my girl to sit on the other side of the room, bro. That's what I like. I like it when a girl. I like when I walk in.
That's not me. I'm fucking bro.
You like to be touchy, but who doesn't? Where's the? Let's do a little survey. Do you like it when girls are touchy? Only her. That's a great answer. And what about you? You like it when girls are touchy? Yeah. Do you like it, or do you like when girls have a cold heart? Is that what you're into? Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, but hold on. Number one, you asked a room full of Hispanics.
Yeah, true.
No, and number two,
I also asked 3 man buns.
Number two, and yeah, that's number 2. And number 3, I only associate with people who are cariñoso. Okay.
You keep everybody, even the podcast staff is like, Caballo.
Yeah,
so
they're all
good to see you
cariñoso.
today,
It's
bro.
part of the
Yo te
application.
quiero, bro.
It's part of the application.
I love it. I
Are you
love it.
cariñoso?
I love it. I love
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
That was an interesting thing for me early on. Like one of my first girlfriends. This is something I can tell you about. The girls. One of the first girlfriends I ever had. She said to me, she goes, "I'm not very touchy," and then I was like, "Oh, so you don't like me?" You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, she said that to you?
right? Like some girls say
Okay,
that.
so you're not
some
fucking
girls say
affectionate.
that. Some girls say that.
Bro, I'm the guy. Bro, you lay on
I'm
me. Yo te voy a
affectionate, but
pasar
me
la
too.
mano. Bro, tequila and ginger beer.
In ginger beer. That's inside, a little inside baseball. That's what's in the
And
cup.
only water.
But yeah, like sometimes girls tell you that, like, I'm not touchy or I'm not, for me it's like,
If I'm not touching with girls because I don't fuck with you like
yeah,
that.
it's a weird
The
thing.
vibe, because you already made me feel awkward.
Yeah,
But for the most part, bro,
the touchy thing.
I want you to fucking be all over
want you to like me, like,
100%.
yeah, like,
I
I'm
want
saying-
the affection. Hey, but this guy, hold up. I know you say, oh,
There's
yeah,
relationships,
You,
I'm
you
sure-
make
yeah,
it
no,
seem,
I
you
know,
make
I
it
know, I
seem
know.
like, oh, everybody's got. There is mad motherfuckers
No,
that
for sure.
they go to a party with a girl and it's like they're here. Bro, I go somewhere with my girl. I'm there hugging her all the time. Le meto un beso every 10 minutes to let her know, oye, don't you dare. Don't you dare look at another motherfucker.
But also because you have a lack of self-control. Like, in 9 minutes go by and you're like, she's gonna let me kiss her. Like, I know she's gonna be fine with it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Plus I'm also a PDA kind of guy.
Oh,
I like making out.
PDA is a weird
I
topic.
love French kisses.
It's a weird topic.
I love French kisses.
in
with
public.
women
You
only.
love French kisses in public.
Okay, I guess that is what PDA insinuates. But
Right.
I like French kisses in private and public.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like French kisses, period. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Well, who hates a French kiss?
here we go with the same fucking
Well,
conversation.
that's a good question.
I've come across girls that don't like French kissing. Which, by the way, I've
It
got
just-
into the root of. No, I've got into
If
the
you
root
know
of.
French kiss, that's just ASMR at that. But that's just
Hey,
it's just ASMR.
pop kissing.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I've got into the root of it. I
slow
think,
it down?
I think I've got into the root of girls who don't like to kiss, and I'm telling you this because I recently, maybe like, thank you, Javi. Shout out to Rejuveline. Hey, but recently, like 6 months ago, I really started getting into the whole child trafficking thing, sex trafficking thing.
You're getting
So-
into that, huh?
Hey, lock me up. Lock me up.
Oh man.
So I got into.
You're studying
I went
it.
into a wormhole in
Got it.
terms of
Yeah. There's
understanding.
a lot of videos and shit about that.
It's fucking pathetic. But I start hearing about all this shit, and I start thinking, Jesus. Oh, where are we going with this?
Oh, girls that don't like to kiss. Girls that don't like to
Okay,
kiss.
my bad. So, hey, what's up, bro? I had to take all your tequila shots.
Yeah, bro.
dickhead.
I know, but you.
So listen,
you-
I've had girls that they go to kiss you and they're like, and you go to kiss them and it's only lips, and,
Right.
and you go to stick the tongue, and they go, and they close their mouth, and you're like, but why? And then so at
But
first,
why?
it just so happened that after reading into the whole, because the sex trafficking and all that bullshit, it leads you into this whole dark chapter of child molestation.
Yeah.
And after the first girl that denied me, not denied me, but had a lack of tongue, like it grossed her out to use tongue.
Right.
She'll pop kiss you.
Right. And,
But
and to be clear, this is a girl that already likes you. This isn't like your
Of
first time. Like you already,
course,
you're
of course, of
because some
course.
girls, on the first date, they're like, I don't like to kiss, and it's just a way to get out of it. You know what I mean?
and I would never force
you're
a girl
talk-
to
yeah,
kiss.
right,
Like,
right.
The only way a kiss is happening is if it's mutual.
Of course.
And I will try it, but if the girl's and it's happened,
Right.
she's not about it,
You're
I'm
out,
done
yeah,
with it.
yeah.
But I'm
That's
talking
that's a
about,
pride thing. You never want to go
100%.
after the thing that doesn't like you. It's like
100%.
you feel weird.
but I'm referring to the situation where you go kiss her, and she's cool with the kissing, and she's down with it. But then when you go from pop kissing to trying to shove your
It's
tongue
too
in her
much.
mouth,
It's too much.
it's and bro,
And you've met like grown women that are like that.
grown
Yeah.
women. This is in the last couple years, and
Right.
again, like I said,
Yeah.
the whole child. I went into that whole little wormhole.
Okay. What's your conclusion?
So after having done
The research.
whatever research, the next girl that did that to me, And again, they're cool with pop kissing, but a little bit of tongue. They're like, ugh. And I don't know what sparked it, but right off I go, have you ever been like molested as a child? I swear to God, I go,
what not to say when you're kissing the girl.
Hey, but
She opened up right there? She opened up?
Number one, I think it's awkward unless you're not attracted to me, which I understand 100%.
Right.
If you're not attracted to me and you don't want to stick your fucking
If you're
tongue
not
in my
attracted
mouth,
to him, I get it too. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
but
We get it.
in that case, it's understandable. But you're kissing me, you're about it, but you admit to me, I just don't like the tongue.
Yeah.
Bro, somebody triggered me and I go, have you ever been molested?
And she said, yeah.
First girl, she goes, why? And bro, honestly, the only reason I did is because I remember talking to a couple people. They go, you know, again, more than likely, if you feel so repugnant about a tongue or a French kiss, is because you were molested as a child,
Right, or you have a negative,
that's what your aggressor,
any negative experience.
That's what your aggressor did.
Yeah.
He tried shoving a fucking tongue down your mouth like a pig.
Right.
So you have this fucking trauma and you're like, ugh.
Right. Or
That's
even
what a tongue represents to you.
Or even less serious, if you had a boyfriend that you hated and he was tremendo lenguedudo.
or he had fucking halitosis.
Yeah.
And you just wanted to keep it the pop.
Yeah, you're like, listen,
Like,
I'm
don't
not doing
open
that
that
again.
fucking mouth, bro.
Maybe in 6 months we can get to tongue,
Hey,
but for now.
Have you ever dealt with a girl with halitosis? I have.
I don't know what this means.
Okay, so halitosis is a condition which, and I'm not making fun of it, bro, because que miseria to fucking suffer from halitosis. But halitosis, if I'm not mistaken, your tongue creates a bacteria on the surface. And again, like any bacteria, it causes, you know, a certain smell. So, you know, you naturally produce this bacteria on top of it. Do you know if I'm right, Odette? Because I looked at you because you're the only person with an actual fucking a formal degree here.
I think if me and Caballo have any science questions, we should try to figure it out among ourselves. I don't think that this is like
Odette is smarter than all of us.
This is who?
Odette is smarter than all of
Oh,
us.
Odette. Oh, okay. I didn't know you were asking her. I thought you were asking one of the guys. I thought she was just on her doing her
What
own
guy
thing.
what guy do you see here that looks like his name Odette?
No, I mean, honestly, in Miami, Odette? Are you kidding me? My friend, there's Osmanis
is
out
he
there.
trying Odette? Are we gonna have to jump this little kid?
No, I mean, what do you mean, Odette?
I've never heard of a fucking Odette in my life.
Bro, I've heard of some.
You're the only Odette I know.
Bro.
And by the way, you're also the only Binker I know. And the other day, another Binker followed me, and I go,
Last name
this has
Binker?
to be part of the other Binkers.
Wait, last name Binker?
Oh, of course, has to be.
It's a powerful last name.
Last
Binker.
name Binker.
It's a powerful last name. Binker.
You don't even know how powerful.
Binker.
It's like Illuminati powerful.
Oh, really? Yeah. She's
Are
like,
you
when she was at parties at 12 years old, her uncle walks in with like a hood, just like one of these like. Have you ever seen what is that island where apparently the politicians go and they
Jeffries?
No, not Jeffries. It's you're just doing you've been doing too much child molestation research.
I'm in
There's
that
like
world.
You're like Jeffries, yeah, right off the coast of.
every 30 seconds, a child gets taken in Miami.
No, there's like
which
some,
is the truth, and it's
like
not even
some
to be joked
island
about.
that Alex Jones went off about how that's where like politicians get together to like decide stuff. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess
I don't think you know enough to know.
it was a joke that didn't hit. Let's go. Let's move on. We used to do that in school in Belen. We used to.
When you say that, you mean dick sucking or breathing in and out?
No, we used to look at each. I would look at a kid across the school, across the room, and my teacher would be talking. And I would look at him and I would go like this, and then he would go.
But like this?
Yeah, like this.
Or
And then no, just like this, and then we would go. And the teacher's like, please don't, and we're like, like we would do that as a group in class.
Hey, can you imagine how annoying this fucking cocksucker was in a class at fucking? Because by the way, one thing I didn't cover is that when I was in high school, I was cool as shit with the Columbus guys.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of boys over there. But the thing is,
and
another thing that we haven't touched on is that a lot of these all boys schools, they have sister schools. So even though
sister is the last thing those girls are to us. Okay, this is not my sister's school at all. These are like, I mean, they eventually now, when you get older and you graduate, they become your sisters. But at that time, you're like, sister school, that just means they get to come to our dances. Like, sister school is literally, this is what's crazy about Belen is that they control so much. It's like, they literally invite, like, the girls. Like, but your high school controls what girls you hang out with for the first time.
Hold on. Yes, that's how it comes off. That's how it comes off to the person who's there. But these people aren't stupid, and they know that you guys need to socialize with women,
Right.
and that's what the fucking essence of a sister school is.
Of course, yeah.
These people are here, kept being educated amongst themselves. So obviously, you have a sister school where all these people get to fucking come and interact,
Right.
and then you get to, jerk off on.
No, you get to kiss with tongue sometimes.
Kiss with
you know
little
what I mean?
tongues and
Yeah,
stuff.
dude. You go to the kickoff dance, and then you meet the love of your life, and you kiss her on the dance floor, and then your friends think you're cool for a couple weeks. It's the best. Like, it's the best. Also, there's this thing that we can speak when you go to an all boys school. You speak candidly about your emotions and everything. Like, you could get to the lunch table and be honest. You go to a lunch table at
That's
a
a
boy.
great point.
You
That's
go
a
to a
great
lunch table at a
point.
boy and girls school, and you're a politician. You're like, no. And on Thursday we went to the party. It wasn't really that fun, bro.
That's a great
It wasn't really that
fucking
fun, bro.
point.
We
That's
didn't
a
really
bit.
do
Yo,
that much,
that's a bit.
bro.
That's a bit. That's your bit right there.
See?
Right, that's a
I knew
bit.
I was gonna come up with
I
something
promise
here.
you, that's the hottest bit you come up with
Yeah?
tonight.
Yeah.
In an all boys school, everybody
no
talks shit about all boys
politicians.
schools.
Yeah.
They talk shit about all boys schools, but
We're being honest.
yo,
And you go to a boy and girls school, and you're like, hey, Tommy,
Yeah.
wasn't it weird on Thursday when we went to get lunch? It's like, you know what I mean? You have to play it off. And then the girl's like,
no,
oh, they
she's
went to get
no,
lunch.
no, she's not a whore.
Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, your boy says something demeaning about a girl. You're like, don't say that. Don't say that.
I would never.
Hey,
I would
you
never
don't say
French her.
that. Yeah.
I would never French her.
Yeah, for us, we would learn it the hard way. You know what I mean? Those kids just would go to the parties and they didn't know how to turn it off. That's the thing, is there's kids that go to the parties and they don't know how to turn off the all-boys school. So you're at a party and you're talking to a couple girls and your boy comes up and he's like, dude, I just pooped in the bushes and it was awesome. And you're there talking to you're talking to 3 girls, bro. This guy's like, dude, let's go to sleep on the lawn, bro. Let's do it. It's going to be awesome.
Hey, Marcello.
Gotta turn it off.
Marcello, look, so in my last show, and I'm telling you this because it's from the heart, and everybody's told me this, but more importantly, my girl, she goes, yo, that kid, bro, his fucking facial expressions.
Yeah. I can't control it.
I want you, bro. Get in, and again, this motherfucker did stand up. Again, I've only done stand up. I've only done stand up here in Miami. I have a real good crowd. These people come to hear me. I still think I'm funny as fuck, but in all honesty, I give somebody like Marcello more respect because he's been out there doing stand up in fucking New York.
And what that means, by the way, because everybody just says, oh, he went to New York. Like, I went to New York and it wasn't like, oh, Marcello's on every show. No, I went to New York and I sold tickets on the street for my own shows, which I wasn't the headliner for. So I would sell a ticket and they'd be like, who's on the show? And I'd be like, this guy from Comedy Central, this guy from the radio, and this guy. And they're like, and you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do 5 minutes as well. But it's not about me. It's about them. That's why these tickets cost $20. It's because it's not me. It's them, you know? So I did that every night, 4 shows a night for a year. And then before that, I was in Cleveland in college, and I would leave school on a Thursday night or a Thursday morning. I'd skip school and go to New York on a train by myself, and I would sleep on someone's couch and go sell tickets at night. And then on Sunday or Monday, I would go back to Cleveland on a 12-hour Amtrak and then go back to school, and then at night go to a show again. So when, like, the stand-up thing that he's talking about, it's like, it's reps. I did over 250 shows for 4 years straight from 18 to 22. So, like, when I talk to you or when I talk to anybody, it's weird. I have a weird confidence because I froze my ass off 4 shows a night saying, excuse me, would you like to come to a comedy show? And people just walked right by me. And then I worked my way up to weekend shows. So I was doing shows in front of 80 people on Fridays and Saturdays. And then I did that for almost a year. So I'm working my set. So then I get to Miami and I do a show with Caballo. And the set is 3 years old. I've been doing the set over and over and over and over. So when I get to that stage, I'm like, it's muscle memory. And then, I'm getting better as years goes on. So I have a great set, and it's like, anybody can say you had a great set, Marcello, but for me, it's like that doesn't even affect me because I'm just thinking about all the nights I sold tickets.
What that is
I better have a good set.
That is
all I did was sell tickets, bro.
That's respect.
I better have one.
That's respect.
Holla back, holla back, holla back.
Because listen, bro, in honesty, and every fucking comedian I've had on here, every up-and-coming comedian that you talk to, obviously the first question is, how do I get into it? How do I start doing it? This and that.
Yeah.
there was no rawer, pure form of getting into it than the way you did.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I also want it to be documented because then it comes out later and then you find out my parents.
He's trying to cover.
I'm going to cover my ass a little bit. My
cancel
parents,
culture shit.
My
Fuck you, Billy Corbin.
my parents funded my dream until September. I'm 23 years old. September is when at 23 years old, September is when I got cut off. Is when my parents didn't give me anything. When I went to New York, my parents were paying for my rent. When I went to, and then I was making cash for tickets for food and stuff. But like my parents supported me. I put in all the work, but I had financial support.
Listen, that's cool. Cool story.
Shout out to my
but
mom.
give us a better idea because I want to know.
Yeah.
Because listen, I love this fucking story, but the funnier part about it that's emotional for you.
Yeah, it is.
It's emotional. The better part of that story is, again, like I told y'all earlier, this motherfucker was an athlete, left to college to play like legit soccer, legit the
D3.
soccer. Fuck yeah, D3 he sucked, but the needless to say, the program recruited him to go there to play soccer.
Yeah.
Within that fucking year of playing for this team, he goes out, does stand up.
My first off season in December. My first off season is in December.
But instead of just break, because I want you to break down the story.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go take a piss while you do this.
Okay.
But I want you to touch on your father reacted to it.
Yeah.
Don't bore us
Okay.
with your coach.
Yeah.
Tell us what your fucking coach said because that was amazing at first.
Yeah, no.
But then go into the dynamic with your father and your
Okay.
mother because that shit had me fucking rolling.
This is great. I feel like I'm an actor. And this is the
And
director.
I'll be
and
back.
action. This is I mean, we all I think we could have all assumed that Caballo had a weak bladder just from his personality. Aside from that,
Tell him how your fucking father is.
yeah. Well, this is cool for any kid that for any kid that is thinking about being funny and it's not your parents don't think it's cool. My dad, my hero. I wear my watch on my right hand because of my dad. This shirt. If you think I decided on this shirt, you're out of your mind. My dad passed the idea of this shirt down to me for years. So I always wanted to be like him. And then I quit. I don't quit soccer yet. I'm playing soccer my first off season, January 26th. I tell my friend, I'm going to go try stand-up. I go to some club in Akron, Ohio, and I do it, and I can't stop doing it. So I find out I have to make a decision. So I'm leaving practice to go do comedy. I'm tired as hell at practice, so I have to quit. So if I'm going to do stand-up. So I call my mom and I go, Mom, I'd like to do stand-up. I think I'm going to be good at it. And my mom, I've been annoying her for years. So she's like, yes, do it. Finally, you don't tell me your jokes. You go tell somebody else because I don't like to hear them. I have work to do, and you call me with stupid ideas. So my mom was all in. She was like, follow your dream, do it. I was like, okay, great. And then I call my dad, and I'm like, hey, man, I've been doing stand-up a lot, and I'm getting so many shows that I can't play soccer at the same time. So I'm thinking about quitting to pursue comedy. I love comedy. And I'm pretty sure he hung up the first time. And then the second time, he goes, my dad goes, I'm watching a soccer game right now, and you're better than these guys. So if you quit,
Is he saying it properly?
if you quit, you're stupid. You're a stupid man. My dad can't express himself well in English.
Are you doing the Dominican accent? Because
No,
it didn't sound like the Dominican accent.
No, that was him. I tried to translate it, but I guess I can do the Dominican accent. There's a lot of
Do
Latin
the
people.
Dominican accent, guy. Do I have to really be here to fucking?
Yeah, you do. This is your show, bro. What do you mean? You left me here. Who does that?
Guy, but you got timid.
Anyway.
You got timid?
Who does that?
Do the character. Do the
Yeah, no,
Dominican
my dad-
character.
¿No es verdad que tú vas a dejar de jugar fútbol por esta mierda, loco? ¿No es verdad? That's the Dominican. He's just saying it's not
Listen,
true.
you
He's like,
haven't been
it's
talking-
not true that you're going to start to play. ¿No es verdad que tú vas a dejar el fútbol por esa mierda? My
He hasn't been
dad,
talking like this. He's been talking in that fucking.
in my little English, hello.
Yo, that fucking audiobook has fucking.
Audiobook ass voice.
Yo,
Yeah, my
hit
dad,
him with the Dominican. Dog. This guy's Dominican. Yo,
my dad called comedy esa mierda until like last week. Like I think last week is when I gave my dad an Only in Date hat. when I gave my dad some merch, now when I get to a place like, you know this guy, he's very funny, this guy.
Hold on.
Like that's my dad now when I get to a mechanic. Today I went to change my tires with my dad. And oh my God, bro. My dad shows up to pay because I'm broke. And he gets there and he goes to the guy in the thing. And I have been hanging out there. I had been hanging out there. My dad picks me up. We go to lunch and then we go back to get the car. And my dad goes, like after we're paying, my dad realizes nobody has said anything to me. And he goes, no, but do you know this guy? To the guys at the tire place. He's from Only in Day, bro. Look at the mask. Only in Day. Él es el tigre de Only in Day. Este es el tigre de Only in Day. Este, loco. El que hace de que this weekend, este es el huevón que hace esta vaina. Este le mete el this weekend en Miami. Este es ese. And so the guys at the place are like, oh, I know Only in Day. That's when like.
All right, hey, listen, hold up. I want to get to that because we never talked about that. I got the first, like the pre-call of your relationship with your parents. And again, another thing I loved about this guy is that
my parents are super divorced.
Yeah, but hold up, and I don't want to try you,
That's
but
what you
I'm gonna say how
bro.
I heard it. He kind of has like a douchebaggy father, right?
Yeah.
And then his mother, he has a tight ass relationship with his mom, which is exactly how it was for me.
Yeah.
And
she's
that's
a savage.
how I knew I liked him even more. You know, not only was he funny, he was also not gay. Not that I don't like gay people, but I didn't think he was gonna come and try to fuck me. You know, honestly, because that was the problem at first. I'm like, bro, I don't want him to always try to be hitting on me.
What arrogance that even if I was gay, you'd be my type. What arrogance?
Oh, please. I've seen how
What do you think, bro?
I've seen how you laugh at my comedy.
What do you mean? You have a broccoli on your head, bro. It's not my type, dog.
Even is it on top of all that?
If anything, the man would have to be more feminine than me, which is not easy to do.
I'll broke back mountain you so quick, Doug. hey, listen. On top of all that, I end up finding out, you know, because I'm a child. You know, my fucking parents got divorced at an early age. It impacted my life, so I'm quick to fucking ask people just because I understand that you can get a better read of people.
Right. If you know their parent situation.
If you know their whole situation.
Yeah, for sure.
I always ask.
For sure.
And it's not, I am judging, but it's not judging in the sense where, you know, now I understand you a little better.
Yeah.
The second I understood that this dude, you know, he was part of the kind of situation where, you know, his old man's a douchebag. You know, his old girl was surviving on her own.
Te quiero, Bobby, but you know what I mean.
It is what it is. And fuck my old man.
Thank you.
You know te quiero, Bobby.
Papi, thank you for the tires. Thank you so much for the tires, Dad. I love you so much. I needed those bad. Bro, my car was literally like an ice skater. It was so bad, bro. My car was so bad. Thank you, Dad. I love you. But you're a douchebag. Carry on.
Holla back.
Holla back. Good shit. So, you know, I find out that he has the same kind of relationship with his mom.
Yeah. Mom is number one. Mom is number one for sure.
He's
the type of woman that if I ask my mom, like if I call my mom right now and I go, Mom, do you think aliens exist? Like, or maybe not now. Now she tries to be funny because I'm a comedian. My mom's like, ooh, aliens. Okay, let me think. Okay, she always thinks she's on a show now when I ask her a question. Like every question I ask her, she's like, ay, okay, déjame ver. No, que los aliens son los que tienen los ojos crazy, ¿verdad? Like she would try to be funny. But if like when I was young, if I was like, Mom, what do you think of aliens? She'd be like, until aliens pay the rent, we don't care about aliens.
Hey, that's dope.
That's like the mentality of that woman.
I swear to God, I went through the same shit. You know, you went through it at a much earlier age.
Yeah.
Imagine being much older. I'm fucking 26, 27, having to look my old girl and my old my stepfather and my old stepfather. And you know, my stepfather looked at me at like 27. He goes, hello. So we gotta have the conversation. What's your plan?
Oh yeah,
you know,
the get a job. Get a job.
Exactly. Well, that's
what
they want to hear.
I got that one in March. I got that one.
That's what they want to hear.
Get a job or something.
But you know, when I was there to have that conversation, I go, well, you know, I'm pursuing. You know, that's when I just started the whole thing with Pepe Villedi. I just started.
Okay.
I saw this thing. I go, and I, you know, horse blinders. So he sits me down for this shit, and I go, well, you know, I think I'm gonna pursue entertainment and like all that other bullshit. And he goes, Okay. Listen, and you know, my stepfather, God bless him, I love that motherfucker.
Yeah, supportive.
Closest thing I had to, you know,
I also have a very supportive stepfather.
So, you know, he tells me that, God bless him, but he goes, okay, that's fine. That's good. But you need to have a plan B. And I remember at 27, it's a lot tougher to say it there. I go, there's no plan B. There's no plan B. I'm only going this way. And if that fails and I end up being 32 when it fails, I'll start all over again there and try to fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
But, bro, there's no plan B because I already tried the fucking plan B thing where it's you try to fucking. And when you're talking about something, you know, this.
It's just that this will knock you down. That's the thing
No,
is
no,
that
this
when you're talking about something that'll knock you down so many times.
Comedy specialized.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you work a marketing job, you're gonna get knocked down a lot. But you work comedy, bro. You're gonna get knocked down, and it's not gonna be your fault, and you're not gonna make a mistake. You just get knocked down because you got knocked down because it's Thursday.
It's an art. It's an art.
You know what I mean?
It's an art. It's an art versus a trade skill.
Right.
A trade skill is fucking vague. It's general. There's this many people waiting to replace you for the same exact money.
Right.
In art, and as much people would love to try us saying, "Oh,
no one can say they do what you do."
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
It's something completely different, and people don't fucking understand that. And in order to make it in the world of selling your art, if it's not the first thing that you wake up trying to do, sleep trying to do, brother, your chances just went from almost not possible to absolutely not possible.
And the people will feel it. I always think of Seinfeld. This is a Seinfeld quote I live by. Is this guy asked Seinfeld? He's like, so, you know, you don't make jokes about anything negative, or you don't really curse. Why is that? Why do you do? And he says, literally,
That's not true.
What? Seinfeld doesn't curse and he doesn't talk about sex.
No, I know he doesn't curse.
Well, sometimes he talks about sex.
No, but I'm saying you didn't say that. You said that he doesn't talk about nothing negative.
Yeah, well, he doesn't say negative things about his parents. Like he doesn't have like a dark streak in his comedy.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And
I get what you're saying, and you're right.
They ask him that, right? They ask him like, "What's the deal? What is it taboo? What do you feel about it?" And this is what he says, which is, I live by this. He says, "That's not even in my mind. What you're saying right now. What it is I speak from an honest feeling about something. So if I don't truly believe it, I'm not that good of an actor that I can lie to these people. And I also can't assume that they're going to buy it. So if I have to say something that isn't who I am,
straight experience,
it's going to come off wrong.
Straight
it's just,
experience.
and if I don't love it, if I don't really care about the shampoo bottle in my, house, it's not going to come out right.
Okay,
so
and you're absolutely right.
It's just the idea is that you have to care about whatever you're saying.
And by the way, so what I meant when you said the whole negative thing. Yeah, he doesn't curse. Absolutely, but
his philosophy on cursing is crazy too. He says that he says that cursing in comedy. He says cursing. I have the quote. He goes, "Cursing is one of the most used shortcuts in comedy."
It's a gimmick.
He says, he goes, using profanity in your comedy is like cutting through the infield in a race. Yes, you do get there quicker, but the idea is that you go all the way around the track. That's what he taught. When someone asks that guy about if he curses or not, that's his answer.
He's dope.
He's a savage.
And
he'll trick you into the answer. It's like, so what does that tell you?
And all that is right. But listen, when he says that, he's speaking from the position of a very pure version of a stand-up.
Right.
Where it's one-liners. Like Jerry doesn't get into stories. He doesn't tell. He's not a storyteller.
No, he's not a storyteller.
And wow,
he's a joke teller.
100%, he is the purest version of a stand-up that exists, because that is one-liners, jokes, straight fucking jokes. I'm here to make you laugh. It doesn't, I'm not placing myself in the dimension of, you got to put yourself in my shoes.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? That's what he's straight. He's a pure version of. Comedian.
And his mentality is, you could never be in my shoes. Like his mentality, he stands on a stage and he's like, I'm talking for a reason.
He doesn't give you his shoes.
So shut up.
Yeah, but since him, entertainment has evolved,
right?
And stand up has evolved.
It's totally
and
different. Yeah.
Storytelling, there's storytelling. There's, and the reason I say that, bro, because I do agree that profanity for certain people, is a part of, it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
A part of the act. But with that said, and by the way, I'm not in this conversation. I'm talking about grades.
Right. And by the way, some of my favorite comics are, they're speaking
nasty.
filthy. And I love them.
And that's what I'm getting at, that when you're really good and when you are giving a different side of you, you can actually make profanity part
100%.
of the fucking skit, and it adds on to it.
100%.
Bernie Mac is probably one of the best examples.
What do you mean Richard Pryor, George Carlin?
The original.
Like, what do you mean? Like
Richard Pryor is the
everybody,
original.
dude. Louis C.K., like comedians that took over, you know what I mean? Like Bill Burr.
I know that you didn't think that profanity shouldn't be used. But
No, of course not. I'm just giving you the philosophy, but the reason the profanity thing was just to give you like the funny, little quote.
Yeah.
But the idea is the part that he talks about where he says, like, the guy asked him, he goes, so you wouldn't say that your dad has a leg that's 6 inches longer than the other for the sake of a laugh? And he goes, well, I wouldn't do it because, he goes, even if the joke got a big laugh, you would stop doing it. And he goes, well, it's not about that. It's about the truth. So I speak from an honest feeling about things. And I think that the same way that Jerry Seinfeld does it without any cursing, Bill Burr does it with whatever words he needs to say. But I think that both of those people, the reason they're so good is because they speak from an honest enthusiasm about things. And they're not going out there like a newscaster talking about, let me make sure that these people know what I'm talking about. They're like, no, I have a genuine enthusiasm for this.
And I want to jump off the comedy. I'm going to get to something else. But,
Yeah.
But to finish that off, I think that's what all art and creation is.
Fact.
You should not have to live up to what you say. Right. You should not have to live up to what you say. I'm here creating and entertaining. Now, if I come out and specify, this is a PSA, this is something that I feel, this is something that is my opinion. But if I'm here as an entertainer, you should not be held to anything. You should be allowed to express,
for sure,
however the fuck you feel.
Yeah. But I'm saying like enthusiasm to talk about it. Like you have to, like, whatever thought that you're talking about, you need to be enthusiastic about it, or it's not going to work.
Believe in it.
You have to believe in it, or it's not going to work. And that's not coming from me or from Caballo. It's coming from Seinfeld and
the most successful motherfuckers in the game, bro.
Yeah. So that's what I listen to.
Hey, shifting off of it, but not really.
Yeah.
You're so young in this shit.
Yeah.
I think, and by the way, we haven't talked about it because I didn't want to make this about that.
Right.
But I do want to plug them in. And I do want to fucking point it out that if you haven't seen him, Marcello can be seen just about every day on Only in Dade.
Not every day, definitely not. But
once a week.
Once a week I do
drop?
a recap.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll see what stuff comes up.
He has, by far, the funniest skit on Only in Dade. By far, if you go to this motherfucker's page, you'll see exactly what he does.
Yeah.
He's the first one to bring that style of video comedy to Miami.
For sure, I think so, yeah.
And you even tried to, what I love about you is you tried to put me up on game, like, yo, you gotta edit your shit like this.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. What's your
how did
fucking,
that happen?
Well, no, not only how, if you want to explain that, but I want you to explain to everybody what your plans are the next couple of years, like.
Okay.
Because as far as everybody knows right now, you're a comedian that's young as fuck.
Right.
Maybe they know you from Only in Dade, but tell them what the fuck you gonna do. Like, what are your plans?
So I think, first of all, like, everybody wants to get back outside, right? So ideally, like, I want to be back on stage as much as possible. I was going on stage almost every night, and then it just stopped.
When?
And there's,
Before quarantine?
Yeah. So
where?
In New York. Like.
Oh, you were still up there?
Yeah. So in March.
You came down here because of quarantine?
Bro, when I've never said this on a podcast. When the quarantine hit, I was in Chicago on a tour, like on my own little tour. I had cash.
Okay, your own tour. When you say a tour, what do you mean?
Like
your own tour.
I booked 6 shows in Chicago
for yourself.
Yeah, 6 different venues for myself. Got in a train.
Did you email them?
Yes, bro. I emailed them mad in advance, bro. Mad in advance.
No, but you emailed them like you were someone else.
No. For 2 of them. For 2 of them, yeah. For 2 of them, I did, yeah. But for the other ones, it was like friend of a friend hooked me up with a spot. And then, bro, on my first show there, I'm about to go on stage, and the host goes, "All right, everybody, relax."
No, like you tried to fucking.
Just so everybody knows,
he tried to buffer.
The NBA season has been canceled.
Oh, I thought that was going a different.
No.
I thought this is going a
Right
completely
before
different
I
way.
get on stage, the NBA
He announces this.
canceled, and
Yo,
everybody's
but
like,
who did this? Who did this? Who did this?
"This is
the
at the Laugh
host?
Factory in Chicago."
But this is the host.
I mean, everybody's checking their phone during the show, so the host has to address it. Everybody's feeling this
Get the
feeling.
fuck out of here. Carlos,
Yes.
My bad. Turn the AC just a little this way so it's not hitting the mic.
So the host has to say something. Everybody's checking their phone. He goes, "All right, guys. So yeah, the NBA season is canceled. It's very serious. It's 100 of us stuck in a room.
Is that all right?
We're probably gonna get COVID, but whatever. Like it's bad, bro. It's 120 people in a tight room in Chicago, and they just canceled the NBA season because there's a serious virus. And then right before I get on stage, ping pong." Tom Hanks has the virus. Before I get on stage, this guy has to tell the people also that Tom Hanks has the virus. So right before I get on stage, the NBA season gets canceled and Tom Hanks gets the virus. And then I go on stage.
Shit.
I have a fine set. And then my mom calls me and she goes, "Hey, so you're fired for sure."
Your mom?
Yeah, she goes, "You're definitely fired.
Get your shit together and get the fuck
Just
down here.
listen, buy the ticket
Oh,
and
that
we'll
was
pay
the
you
best
back when you
thing.
get here."
She looked out for you hard
100%.
because getting out of New York was a mission.
A mission. So I got out of. I came from. I left all my stuff in New York. I never went back to New York.
Yeah.
My apartment was put into a box and sent to my house.
I've done that. That's such a good feeling.
I didn't do it though. The guy did it. My roommate,
The
my poor
guy.
roommate.
I'm not saying the packing part.
My poor
I'm saying
roommate.
the get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I don't give a
just
fuck about that
disappear.
shit. I'm going to where I'm going.
Dude.
Whether I get it or not, it's fine.
And I was scared, bro. I came home thinking I was gonna kill my parents. I came home thinking that first of all I was sick.
So you ended up back in Miami because of COVID?
It's the only reason I came here.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
would've never
I didn't
come
know
here.
that, bro.
Yeah.
But listen, in all honesty, it explains it so much because, again, you popped up out of nowhere.
Kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah.
You came out of nowhere. And, again, you know, we've talked about Only in Date and,
Yeah.
you know, how me and Only in Date were doing work together.
Yeah.
That shit, and then all of a sudden, bam, you popped out with the fucking
The
the
Croqueta
Barstool
reviews.
fucking, spin-offs.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, bro, this little jizz good.
Which, by the way, I when I said that idea to Only in Date, I said this on the Yuli podcast. I literally told them, I'm going to tell you an idea, but I'm not going to say it unless you can guarantee that I do it. Because I knew for a fact that as soon as you
wanna
say,
know some real shit?
no, you told me this. I know this shit.
I'm being real with you.
You told me this. I believe you too. I believe you.
There's no reason for me to lie.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I pursued
And
it.
this is really cool because I didn't know this, and when he told me this, I was like, holy
I never
shit.
never
You
pursued it. That's how you know I'm fucking being serious.
And you told me this like 2 months into the reviews. Like it was past the beginning. Like we had
Yeah,
already
I'm
met.
telling you, bro. Look, I remember it was like in the midst of the quarantine, all that bullshit. Hey, Wesley, fucking shout out to my dog, Black Sheep Podcast. He goes, he's the one who comes, he goes, hey, and bro, that's why I was like, man, did he see it somewhere else? He goes, hey man, I know you've seen Barstool Sports. That pizza review, you gotta do it for Croquetas.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Bro, that's everybody's reaction.
Hey, but I swear to God, but listen, this is the thing though. Awesome, of course, it's a great idea. It tells me that. I tell him, we're gonna do it on Tuesday. Right? The next day, this fucking young little cocksucker
Holy shit.
comes out with a Croqueta review. And bro, I'm already cool with the fucking with the surprises on social media. I go.
Feeling, bro.
Have you seen Only in Date today? I call this guy. I go, have you seen Only in Date? Because by the way, I'm paranoid as fuck, bro. Like I'm so like, the first thing I do is I go, did you tell these motherfuckers? Did you share the idea? And he goes, what are you talking about? I go, yo, B, like unless you were talking to these people last night, like a duck, and then you pretended like it was your idea. This shit was just tremendo coincidencia.
Bro, crazy.
And the next day you dropped the fucking, I was like, hey, and honestly,
And to give you-
it served well because
And to give you
that's
a
what
better-
made me go, who is this motherfucker? And that's what made me actually check you out because I wasn't gonna hate on you if you were dope.
And to give you a better feeling about it, you were killing it here. You had your studio. You were in your studio when the guy gave you that idea, right? You're in your own studio that you own. That you know.
I'm like, we're gonna do it Tuesday.
Yeah, your life is. You know, you're in the world. I came up with that idea after selling insurance I sold insurance from June 8th to September something. I was selling insurance, but I wasn't selling insurance. I was selling delivery medications. I was calling old people all across the country and being like, "Hi, would you like to get your medications delivered? We can make it happen for free if you have good insurance." I was doing that every day.
Well, listen, I appreciate that, and I like that whole fucking stroking
one-
your humble stick. But I sold insurance
I'm
for
telling
7
you,
years. Also,
at night, I'm tripping out. The night before the fucking meeting with Only in Dade, my friend, I go, Gio, I'm coming over. We gotta figure something out. I have a meeting with Only in Dade tomorrow, bro. We have to come in with mad ideas. I gotta come in with 135 ideas, or they're not gonna hire me, and I'm gonna sell insurance for the rest of my life. That was literally the idea.
You hit Lenny with that one. He was like,
bro,
you're hired.
Not even, bro. Not even. Well, kind of, but kind of. What happened was this girl texted me from Only in Dade, my friend Laura from when high school. And
Shout out to Laura. Laura's a gangster.
the shit. I love Laura.
Laura's a gangster.
She goes, "Hey Marcello, we saw your little videos and we think we like them, so let's have a meeting about them. Maybe we can do something like that for us." So I wasn't even thinking that I was gonna do anything other than me with a microphone. Like, "Hey guys, it's me." I knew that was gonna be a part of it. But while he goes, "All right, yeah, the recap's all right, sounds good. But bro, what else? What else?" That's what Only in Dade is like. What else? What else? And I go, "All right, well."
Oh, no.
I have a piece of paper with 1,000 ideas. Yeah.
Is it Only in Dade? Listen, he can't say it because he's a little beta. That's what fucking Lenny's bitch ass was fucking pressure. Just stop pressuring my dog, Lenny.
So
Stop pressuring my dog, Lenny.
man, it's good.
That's my dog, Lenny. Stop pressuring my dog.
So
You don't have to listen, you speak freely here, bro. Lenny,
I'm free, bro.
Lenny can't tell you. He can't do nothing
I'm
to you.
free.
No?
So I put up. I'm sitting there in the FaceTime, and I go, "I have one more idea. I know you guys want to do the recaps. I have these other ideas," and I'm like, "Oh, maybe we can do like memes. We should add some memes into the mix." And they're like, "Okay,
some little memes
we're
into
hearing the
that."
yeah." I'm literally talking like I don't know social media. I only know stand up. So I'm like, "We can do memes. We made this." And I go, and I have one more idea, and I had a big star next to Croqueta reviews on my paper, and I have one more. I have one more idea.
No, bullshit.
Bro, I swear to God.
Last resort,
Literally the
refi
biggest
idea.
thing, the best idea.
Last resort, refi idea.
Me and my boy the night before were like, "That's the one I think was the best one, so save it for the end of the meeting." So I
Real shit?
I swear to God,
Gangster.
me and my boy Gio, shout out to Gio, who is my bro. Like, I love you. You have no idea how much you helped me.
I love hearing
Bro,
stories like that,
so
bro.
I have the huge star next to Croqueta review, and I
That's
have
dope.
one more idea. And I knew about you, by the way. I knew about you.
Yeah?
And the reason I say this is because I thought you were going to get the Croqueta reviews. So I say, if
That's
I
why
tell
you
this,
kept it for yourself.
I say if I
shit.
tell this guy about the Croqueta reviews,
I guarantee
he's
he
gonna
would've
get-
given it to me.
He's going to
He
make me the
would've given it
writer,
to
and
me.
he's going to make you the Croqueta guy.
He would've given
so
it
I
to
go,
me.
the only way that I say these words out of my mouth is if you promise me I'll do it. And then
I felt all that.
He goes in-
I felt, without knowing that, I
Of
felt
course.
that you were, and that's why I always approached you
Yeah.
that professionally, because I saw. Again, I was part of the whole thing. All these people are my boys. Shout out to these motherfuckers.
And also shout out to Caballo, arguably like one of the largest, if not the largest, Miami-based comedic influencer, cult audience, just savage group of people that love you. You're like you have 30-something thousand followers, and you live in Miami, and the page is about you. Like that's something
Appreciate
to
that.
like.
Appreciate
It's a city,
I appreciate that, but
You're not like a newscaster for
I get it.
CBS.
I
You
get
have
it.
30,000 Miami
I
followers.
get it,
It's
and I appreciate that.
different.
We're not a call; it's a tribe. But listen, what surprised me about it, and what impressed me about you,
Yeah.
and that's why I knew that you came in there with those
course.
stringent fucking.
Of
Which is
course.
what you have to do, bro. Otherwise, you get fucked.
I just didn't
But
want to
knew it.
sell stuff on. I just didn't want to have a headset.
And by the way,
anymore,
I didn't feel like yo, that should have been mine. But I said that should have.
Yeah,
It more
yeah.
than likely would have. And just
And,
like you said,
honestly, it could have even made more sense for you. I'm a kid. I don't have a following. I had 3,000 followers.
Hey, but
And I just
listen,
said, I have to do it.
I'm
So
a
this
big
guy's
ro-
like, let me give him a chance. And I edit the first
You're a
one.
gorilla.
And if I didn't edit the first one, fire for listen, first of all, if in the first Croqueta review, the woman in the thing doesn't go, Tarriga, I don't think I'm here today. I swear to you, that woman that interrupted my Croqueta review, that she goes, Tarriga.
You're a nerd.
That is the reason
You're a fucking-
that popped off, that they gave me
You're a
4
fucking
more,
nerd.
and that the next
You're
ones
a
were
fucking
good.
nerd.
I'm telling you.
Your shit was legit.
That lady goes,
Your shit was legit.
Tarriga.
No,
Bro, it was
listen,
over.
Number one, again, you're the first one in the city with the style of editing that you brought to that video.
Quick cuts.
Holla back.
First one in the city, and I give him props because he also tried to share it with me. He goes, "Caballo, I remember when we first
Yeah,
talked,
yeah, yeah,
and you were
100%.
always cool as fuck."
Yeah.
I want to say, bro, we always had like a subliminal or like an underlying fucking respect for each other.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't know each other, and
Yeah.
then we actually met, we're like, okay, I can talk to this guy.
Yeah. Well, I was 100% the new kid on the block, and you were 100% the kid that was like leaning on the pole in the block.
Yeah,
like,
but,
oh, welcome, bro. What's good?
But I never,
like,
hold up, but I never treated you I never bullied you in any sense.
no, of course not.
That's what you mean it sound like.
No. I mean, like you.
Either
that's
that
not
or
what I
I
made
was
it
a
sound like.
pedophile and I was about to
No,
fuck you.
no.
In that scenario,
You're doing too much research. Listen, what it is what it is that I came into social media, which by the way, everybody had told me for years. You should do Vine. You should do TikTok. You make so many faces. Why don't you do it? I'm like, get out of my face.
I know exactly
I would
what you're
do stand up.
I know exactly what you're getting at. There was.
You were in it.
No. There's a certain fucking environment of entertainers, influencers at this moment in Miami. And now that's where it all makes sense. Because again, when you came out of nowhere, I was like, I've heard of all the talent down here.
Right.
And bro, I'm the motherfucker that keeps up, because I swear to God, if I see talent that I like, I'm gonna reach out to you to see if you're willing to work with me, and if you're not the egotistical motherfucker that's gonna feel like, oh well, I gotta be the one in charge.
Yeah.
So
My way or the highway?
Exactly.
My way or the highway? That's one of my favorite
Those
TikToks.
motherfuckers. So again, now it makes sense because there was already this, it was topped off in Miami. I already knew who all the fucking influencers and entertainers were for the most part.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not suggesting that I know all of them. I'm sure there's a bunch of more talented motherfuckers, but
it was like summer camp, and it was my first year, and you've been here for 4 years, and you know all the counselors, and you know everybody.
You just got transferred.
You know how to get the chips.
You got transferred.
Yes, bro. And I'm
you got transferred in.
And I'm like, bro, what is this summer camp like? And you're like, let me tell you.
Literally the best.
Which I have to thank you for, because you were my first guy that was like in social media in Miami. That was like, all right, bro. Like, listen, bro. You're gonna it's gonna be like this. You're gonna hear this. Like, this is Miami. So,
I love you, real shit. And again, I was trying to get back to that.
Yeah.
The second now it makes sense in this. I'm glad that I took notice of this in this podcast. But I was always wondering how the fuck. What I was really wondering is, how did Lenny find them? Because I know Lenny, and again, fuck you, Lenny. I love you. But it's not like Lenny's out there fucking scrounging for real talent.
Right.
And you're real talent.
Right.
And again, I see the first fucking croqueta review, and I go, are they making a move? That's what I gotta go.
Yeah.
Are they making a move on me? Because again, at that given time, I was like, that's probably something I would have been the face of.
100%, dude.
And again, more fucking you're a gorilla for telling me that, like, now that I know you went in there coughing that.
100%.
But let me.
I protected that with my life, because that was I thought that was my ticket towards no more headset.
You're a gorilla.
I thought croqueta reviews were how I get out of the headset. That's what I thought. So I was like, and I look at Miami, and I know about you, and I know about Mr. Red, and I know about even Dairon I had seen before, and I know about
but you know who
Pepe
the threats were.
Huh? Exactly. I know it. So I was like, what is stopping this guy from grabbing one of these already following people and taking the idea?
You're a gorilla.
I got scared, bro.
For the foresight, you're a gorilla.
Very lucky.
But again, back to the point.
And respect to Only and Dade for letting me have it, bro. Because they could have been like, yeah.
Nah.
And they could have seen the first one and been like, yeah, it wasn't quite what we think. We're going to go a different direction.
You got to say that.
Well, of course I got to say that.
You got to say that. But
it's true.
Only and Dade saw what's up.
Yeah.
And again, that happens, bro. And it happens for, it all happened for a reason. But you landed on their lap, and that's what I'm making sense of right now.
Oh, okay.
That you came.
Because you didn't know where I came from.
This was the world.
This was
where I came from.
Yeah.
And I go, holy shit. That's, I heard the first Croqueta review, and I think at first, unless you're ridiculously fucking funny and from a whole different perspective, then you can accept it and think it's funny at first. But given that you're from I could tell you're from Miami, you're probably Hispanic. I see the first review and I go,
weird, weird.
Whack ass shit.
You weren't alone, by the way.
Nah, but and I go, nah, man, come on. And again,
right.
what really made me go is like, come on, man, you really gonna be a bitch? And I know you were young.
Yeah.
And like, how about if the fucking jit is fucking funny?
Right.
Go to your page, and I'm telling you, the first review I saw, I go, Damn, cuz.
Yeah.
Damn, cuz. That shit was funny. And by the way, more than anything, it's in a tribute, and that's why I continue to give you props about that.
And bro,
Because you tried to fucking give me the knowledge.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you know, it won't happen too many times.
Yeah, no, of course.
But you tried, and you were the first one to bring the editing style of cutting
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Bah, 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 bah.
No
It
breaths.
yeah.
No
It's almost like
breaths.
you're cutting yourself off.
Nice. I'll say.
Did I
Oh no, he
He
survived.
puss ass.
Jesus, he survived that as well. He deserves to live. He deserves to live. Nobody killed that thing.
You were the first one to bring it.
Yeah.
And then after we met and we were friends, you go, boy, you gotta start doing your shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah. Needless to say, the first fucking skit I saw, I go, coño.
Yeah, because I was doing those little
doing a thing.
1-minute videos, and those were very stand up. And so you like seeing them, you were probably like, oh, like he has rhythm, he talks, he probably writes these things. Like it's crafting. It's what you said. It's like I wasn't just messing around. I was grinding, and you appreciate that. And that's the athletic mentality too, because it's soccer. This had to become my soccer. So I'm writing at night. If like, you know,
No, 100%.
you're doing
And
the
then-
things that.
And on top of everything, I thought you were gay. No, I thought it was
Dude,
gay.
my mom always wanted me to be gay, bro. Like my mom watched one of those like housewives things, and the one of the ladies had a gay son, and he would hang out with all of the women, and it would always be fun. And then she would just walk into my room one day and be like,
Are you serious?
"So like you don't
Hey, bro, listen.
like you don't like that?
Hey, so peep
A mí
this.
no te gusta." Like she would do that.
So peep this. My mom.
My mom wanted it.
And so,
She was like, "It would be so fun. I could come out dressed, and you could be like, wow, mommy, you could do that." I'm like, I don't want to do that. She's like, "You could hang out with me and my friends. We could drink champagne." She was telling me what my life would have been like if I was gay, and it, you know, she made it sound very grandiose, but it just didn't work out. I didn't have the passion.
That's cool and shit. That's cool and shit. But my mom literally thought, you know how Cubans are. They're superstitious with the brujeria.
She thought you were gay. She thought you were gay.
No, she wanted me to be a girl. She wanted me to be a girl, and she was convinced. El Babalao told her,
And all-
eso es una niña.
And all she got out of it was a man bun. That's all she got out of it.
Hey, well, listen. My mom dressed me up as a girl for the first year
No,
of my life.
no.
I have pictures.
who
I have
knew-
pictures of me as a 1-year-old like that.
Who knew that at one
Hey,
moment El Caballo was una yegua?
So what?
So what was she dress you in? Like pastels,
Little
like dresses?
But the Guajiro dresses, like, but you understand, bro. My
That's
mom's
crazy, bro.
parents. That was the generation of like my grandma sewed for like the army in Cuba. So she comes here, and my grandma is the bitch that has the sewing machine at the crib that she presses the pedal. For the first 5-6
You
years
have to
of my
press the
life,
pedal. If you don't press the pedal, you're
it
screwed.
doesn't work. It doesn't even sew. It doesn't even sew. But
It's kind of like drums, huh? Sewing. It's kind of like playing the drums. Like you have to have a consistent rhythm.
no,
No, you don't. I don't know how to sew.
no,
so
percussion is different from sewing.
that's 23 years of it.
No,
That's
percussion is
23
different
years.
from sewing.
Okay.
Hey, but for the first 5-6 years of my life, my grandma I'm looking offset here because these are the older guys.
They know you.
My grandma would sew the majority of my clothes for the first 4 or 5 years. Obviously, after that, my mom started shopping Husky. I fucking
After that, your mom discovered Marshalls, bro. Marshalls was
get
my
the fuck out of
shit.
here, guy. Marshalls, you fucking Generation Z motherfucker. What was it? It wasn't JCPenney. It was even Burdines. Burdines or no, Bloomingdale's is high. High. No, Bloomingdale's is uppity.
Yeah, it is.
There was something. What? Sidon? Coño, no, I don't. What is that? I remember JCPenney, obviously.
Whenever older people talk about clothes, they say FUBU. Whenever older people talk about clothes, they say FUBU. I don't know what that is, but they say that. They go, "Yo, you ever have FUBU?"
That was Mama.
Oh, yeah?
That was Mama.
Oh, okay.
That was
I've heard
Mama
about
that told you
FUBU.
about FUBU.
I've heard about FUBU.
FUBU is more ethnic.
It's like Sean Paul
It's
or Sean John.
Sean
Some give it
Sean
up.
John, not
Some
Sean
give it
Paul.
up. Some give it up to all girls. 40 t-shirt. Sean Paul. Some give it up.
Hey, yo,
And balance
he'll murk your Jamaican accent.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't
He'll
do
murk,
that.
and by the way, Rejuveline Javi, that's That's your name now. Rajula and Javi. By the way, that gangster right there.
Yeah.
He does covers like, bro.
Oh, he can sing.
Oh,
you got pipes, kid?
This guy
Got golden pipes.
For
Guy's got golden fucking pipes.
For you old timers out there, you remember John Martins?
Doc Martens?
Doc Martins? You fucking
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. That's
great.
Hey, John Martins. My dog Javi used to fucking do
John
cover
Martins?
bands.
Is that like the Shaq? Is like the Shaq shoe, but for Jordans? Like you got Doc Martens, and then you got John Martins.
He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't talk to me like that. This young ass Belen attending motherfucker doesn't talk to me like that though.
See, that's the thing. Some people go to school. I attended school. That's what Belen is. I attended.
Did you ever skip?
Present.
Did you ever skip?
Yeah.
Did you kiss boys when you skipped?
Never. We would skip to surf or to go mudding.
Get the fuck out of here, surf.
Yeah.
Surf where, guy?
We go to South Beach. It's very small waves.
Haulover.
Haulover Inlet is great.
Haulover, man.
Haulover Inlet's great.
Well, it must be nice.
The best part about
go to
Haulover,
private school.
Yeah.
Oh, just go, hey, let's skip and go to Haulover. Yeah. I would fucking go to Lo Pinido in Key Biscayne. Do you remember Lo Pinido?
I rarely skipped.
Let's go to North Miami with Billy Corbett.
But when I did, it was like to
Let's go surf
to
with Billy.
do some ocean stuff. I grew up in the Dominican Republic with my dad, and it was fishing tournaments. It was like that was my.
Oh, so you fish?
Yeah.
This is where you fucking regain your
I wore a
masculinity.
fishing shirt to here
What
to
kind
come
of fishing?
here.
Hey, hold up, real quick. What kind of fishing you do? Trolling? What do you catch?
I mean, the deep sea fishing. So in the ocean, you go trolling, or you go deep dropping,
What do you like the
or
best?
you
What do
go
you like
on
the
top of
best?
a reef. I like. It depends. It's like it can. All of it can suck. Every type of fishing can be the worst day of your life.
100%. But hold up, just like
the
poker.
funnest day for me is when you get like 9 mahi in the fucking in the boat. That's the fun day.
Okay, I was gonna go there.
Like 11
So look,
mahis.
this is what I like
Good
about
day.
this is what I like about fishing and hunting in general.
Shout out to Nick Peterson.
Hunting to me is very similar to poker because at the end of the day you're gambling, right?
Right.
You're
Gambling.
You don't know. You don't know if you're gonna go out there and fucking get it.
And people think you're only gambling time, but you're paying for the gas and the bait and the line and everything. There's money. There is an investment aside from the time.
And hunting on the water is the most fucking bro. Needless to say,
And have you ever fished mahi? Sometimes they get the hook that you spend all day waiting for the mahi and he gets the thing. And this is what teaches you patience and teaches you to be a strong man. Is the thing will come up and he'll come out of the water and he'll go and spit the hook, bro. And you know how many times as like a 9-year-old I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fun. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna eat him. It's gonna be the best. And then the thing comes up and goes, and the hook ends up in the boat.
I'm sorry.
That's happened to me various times.
I'm sorry. It's happened. Listen, that happens to
Various.
people. That happens to people who don't fucking keep the slack tight.
Oh, now you're gonna talk to me
My dog
technically?
just doesn't know how to fucking bring them in.
Now you're gonna talk technical terms though.
He's always. I hate it when they shake the hook. That's the most basic
No, it's not that they
move.
shake the hook, bro. It's they come out of the water and they go, "Tuh." And if you fished enough mahi, you know that these guys somehow have the ability to somehow.
What?
A marlin has never spit a hook at me.
Idiot. That's what the whole concept of them coming out of the water and shaking a hook is.
I know, but
you're just
you're
believing
so-
him.
you're
You act like
so-
he comes out without moving his neck and goes,
You're just.
and he spits a fucking hook. You
Yes,
idiot.
he does, though.
Stop, you moron.
No, man.
You're
When a
the audio
marlin,
guy-
when a
you're the
marlin
audio
does
guy
it, you
that
bring
talks.
when the marlin does it, you bring the hook back
He's looking
in.
at me going, he's right.
'Cause I am
he
right.
He comes out and spits the hook. You moron.
That's another thing.
Number one, it's a difference between a school or fucking getting the bull. Because if you're fishing for fucking mahi, and if you get one little baby dolphin from a school, you can bring them and then get the rest of the school. But if you get the fucking bull, there's no little school pipe dream that you're thinking about, Mr. Audio Guy.
But if you fish enough, Mr. Roast the Audio Guy, if you fish enough, anything can happen. I've seen
Exactly.
I've seen a bull eat twice.
We're all here to gamble.
I've seen a bull eat twice. That's something I'll say when I'm old and
You've
nobody
seen a
will
bull eat
believe me.
twice?
I've seen a bull eat twice. I'll say that.
And by the way, what he means by bully is a fucking male.
yeah, the male,
a male
a bull and a
fucking
cow. The
dolphin.
woman's called the cow. But I've seen it eat
Just
twice.
because he's fucking trolled
Listen.
like 3 times on a charter because he went to Belém.
Oh my
just
God.
Went.
Oh my
He's
God.
Fucking, his
Oh
father
my God.
fucking paid for all
Get
the
your-
times he
get
went.
your greasy
I actually
man bun and
fucking-
take it
I went
somewhere
out
else.
there-
Listen to me.
I fucking rigged
No.
ballyhoo. I rigged ballyhoo.
Okay.
The reason your fucking dolphin don't bite is because your ballyhoo bounces.
Have you rigged ballyhoo or have you done a double line? Because the rig ballyhoo,
do.
we'll rig ballyhoo quickly, but do double lines for everybody on the boat.
Well, a double line is just another tie.
Right, but I'm saying like it doesn't matter the work I'm not gonna go work by work with you right now. Fishing task by fishing task. Do you know how to do a knot? Doesn't matter. The point is
that you haven't caught fucking bullies.
No, the point is that
stop talking.
Mahi,
that's the point.
The reason fishing is so crazy is because not fishing in general, but a mahi will spit a hook into the boat, and when you see that at a young age, as a young kid, you're like, all right, life isn't fair. I had it, and now the hook is in the boat, and the fish spit it. And I don't know the science behind it. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna tell you that a mahi has a strong amygdala, and that's why that happens. I've only
lost. And by the way, that's one the dopest fucking fish, in my opinion, is dolphin because they jump out of the water exactly like you're talking about. Bro. You troll for this fish behind your boat. You fucking put a bunch of lines.
If you ever see the beeline, where it's just like their fin and it's like, if I could describe it, it'd be like, it would be like that. And then the hook is, and then they hit the hook, and then halfway through you're having fun, and then it comes up and it spits it. It spits the thing, bro, and then it hits you. The hook hits you. You're like, what? It was so far away. How did it get? It spit it.
It's hard to believe that this guy's sober.
It is, but this is how I am.
It's hard to
imagine being my mom, bro. Imagine coming home and expecting your kid to be tired. And I'm like, hey, mom. You know what I mean?
You're a gorilla. This is him sober.
Bro. You know how many events my mom tried to put me in to tire me out, bro? I was in everything. I played tennis, baseball, soccer, everything, just so I'd be tired. And I would get home and be like, let's chat. It's the worst, bro.
It's amazing.
It's not good.
It's amazing, but back to the facts.
I hope I have a chill kid.
Dolphin do not spit out hooks the way this guy suggested.
Yes, they do, bro. And no other fish does it.
And by the way,
you've ever seen a barracuda spit a hook? Say it. Say it.
A barracuda
has never spit a hook at you.
They bite through lines.
Exactly. They're the different fish.
You're still gonna keep talking, guy? Shut the fuck up. You have no say in the matter.
No, I love it. You know what he's gonna be though? He's gonna be like my dad, the soccer dad. That my dad doesn't know a thing about soccer, but he's like, "Tú te tienes que meter ahí. You have to go in." It's like, what are you talking about? He just wants to have an opinion.
You've never watched the game.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have any credit.
You never watched the game. Shut up.
He's like, pressure. You're gonna be the guy at the hockey game, like, yo, it's icing. He's like, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
And bro, but back to the point, like the different styles of fishing, bro. Yeah. You could troll for the fish back there, and you could fish in the top of the water where it pops out.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking tighten this. Like, that's so much doper than having to just pull a fish out of like the abyss.
Oh yeah, like the deep dropping.
You're just pulling the motherfucker out.
Or even tuna, bro. In tuna, you're not even supposed to take the.
Tuna's so dope,
but you're not even supposed to take it out of the rod holder. You're just supposed to be there like the wicked tuna guys. It's
100%.
Like, what you want to do. Listen, when I wanted to fish, what I thought fishing was like a boxing match. I thought that I was gonna go, and then I was gonna go, and then I was gonna go, but it's much more like survival than that.
Fish.
It's not like that. It's like, have you ever fished white marlin?
Like kite fishing and shit?
No, just white marlin. Like
I kite fish for marlin.
Well, so the way you fish for white marlin in a tournament is you get dredges, which are things that are underwater on both sides of the boat, and then you get lisa, which is mullet, and you stuff them, like you empty out their guts, so they're just like these lively things that are moving, and then you tie them in a formation, like it's a circle,
a flying V.
It's like it's kind of like a dream catcher, you know what I mean? But it's all lisa, and they're all like in a group as if they're swimming together. And so you do that, right? You let those out like 50, 60 yards, and then this is what I saw as a kid. This is where I learned to fish, bro. The marinos on the boat. The guy on the top will be like, aguja, aguja, aguja. And then the guy, that means that the aguja is on the dredge. The aguja is never on the bait. The aguja is always on the dredge. So you get the dredge and you pull the dredge in. Pull them in. The guy that's pulling them in is from up here. The guy on the top, he has two things. He starts pulling in the dredges. He pulls in both the dredges, and then the aguja drops back because the fish like disappeared because you put them into the boat. And when the aguja drops back, there's your bait. And then
that's what
creo que va a comer, no va a comer. Hey, va a comer, no va a comer. Comió. And you have to go crazy. And then the worst thing you can do when a white marlin bites, white marlin are known for having a very small mouth.
You don't jerk.
Blue marlin have a much bigger mouth, right? You don't jerk. So as a young kid, my first white marlin,
hook 'em.
No, that's what they told me I can't do. So my first marlin, I have to learn to finesse. They go, so it's gonna run. Obviously, they take it and it's just going. You're supposed to go like this. with the freno, which is your, what is it?
And listen, now we have nobody else watching.
Yeah, now
Please
that everybody's
finish the
gone,
story.
you go like this, ladies. You go like that right there. You see one tricep. You go like that, just slowly, and then you pull softly to the side, and that's how you catch a marlin. And that type of lesson, what it does.
That's how you catch a marlin.
That type of lesson, what it does is it teaches you finesse, okay, and it makes you, not always try to be so brusco like my mom would say.
That was his fucking pansy ass way of saying he knows how to make you squirt. No? That's what I got from it.
No. I don't know. What I do know though is if you have a white marlin problem, I can solve that. Yes.
This whole time, white marlin wasn't a metaphor for me. Yeah, girl squirt. Incredible.
And you thought I was gonna be annoying in school. You
Incredible,
must have been
Marcello.
annoying.
Incredible, Marcello. I'm fucking disappointed right now. I'm being real with you. I can't believe I just listened to that shit and you were talking
really
about
talking
a
about
fucking
fishing.
fish.
Yeah.
Yo, have you ever made a girl squirt, Dougie? Hey, Dougie. Have you ever made a girl squirt?
I feel like I'm at a lunch table with the cool kid, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, of course. I do it all the time. Did it yesterday. This morning even I did that. Yesterday as well. I always do that.
You've never made a girl squirt.
I do it all the time. I did it on the way here.
I made it on the way in.
And that's what I do.
Hey, are you this timid because you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend right now?
I have a bachelor's degree in doing that. I learned at a young age. It's a long process. But
You have a
once
bachelor's
graduate-
degree in avoiding the girlfriend question?
Yeah. I don't. So when it comes to fishing, what I really enjoy is like, it's not the jerk reaction. It's the smooth. It's those types of fish that I like to catch. It's the ones that you kind of have to finesse.
Hey, gangster.
Now that's a metaphor.
Hey, listen. Tell everybody where you're gonna be the next fucking couple months.
I'm going to be doing El
Let's
Caballo
close
show
out.
a la mesa, and then make sure you go to the Wharf on March 6th for 305 Day with Only in Day. That's gonna be lit. And follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be making more stuff. I'm working very hard. I promise there's gonna be more stuff. So follow me.
Hey, but listen. Make
spell
sure
it Marcello with
make
two
sure
L's.
exactly. Make sure.
HDZ.
But what's the name for all your platforms?
Marcello HDZ on everything. Follow me. Send me a DM. You spell it MarcelloHDZ.
Yo, put the camera back on me. Let's close it out.
Yo.
Listen to me. Follow this guy. He's the coolest beta male I have ever fucking chilled with. He is honestly,
Thank you, man.
he is the most talented motherfucker coming up in the city, hands down. Thank
It's
you for
crazy
coming
to
out
hear
here,
that, bro.
Cuzzo.
It's crazy to hear that, and it's an honor to have people like yourselves say that
Awesome.
about me.
I
'cause
appreciate it.
This is my city.
Follow him. Trust me, bro. I think we're gonna hear a lot about each other in the next coming years.
I agree, man. I got high hopes for us, bro.
Tune in next week. Shout out to Accident Medical Group, the sponsor. They're gonna be giving away the tremendo fucking Maluma tickets for all you Adceros. Next podcast, next Thursday, 8 p.m. Same time. Shout out to Rejuveline, Javi. What was the nickname we gave him earlier?
Rejuveline Javi.
Rejuveline Javi. Holla back. It's the only podcast with three guys that have man buns.
God.
We kill this shit straight from the horse's mouth. Holla back.
That was fun, bro. That was fun as fuck.
Good shit.
I don't even know how long we went.